hello. Oh, hello, and welcome along to episode 3 of Protection Detail. The final episode, if you had forgotten. Today, our bodyguards have been asked to protect the interests of Martin Sovarde on a pharmaceutical delivery. The long land train will be coming up from the Kinshira Republic, across the land of the Kinshira Republic, over the border into Anakesia, and subsequently going from Anakesia all the way. So I'll draw a little line for you guys to understand. All the way across the river and into Taxlington. This journey will take the land train approximately 11 hours. And most of the journey will occur during the night.
Okay.
Sorry, that is the full journey. So you're coming from Kamachia, which is where the herbs and such are grown, and it'll be coming all the way up to Taxlington. Hopefully, you guys will survive the process. But
Maybe.
We never know. You have been pre-warned of an attack on the land train, so that is why you're on it. Thus far, your presence hasn't put anyone off at all. So we can expect that that's par for the course. Also, can you imagine if I gave you a 9-hour train journey, or 12-hour train journey, and just didn't give you anything to fight and nothing else to do? Just went, hey, go with it. But anyway, the session does not begin on a train, of course. The session begins with you stepping into a Mystic's Portal. The Mystic's Portals are a very simple form of transport. You step in one end and you step out the other. It's a bit like an airport where you go to get set up. You're in the main city of Tethris. You've probably got a good breakfast at a local diner. And then as the four of you sort of get together, Helen will tell you the itinerary and your exact time of travel. And it's, as I said, it's a little bit like an airport, the Mystic's Portal Gate. There are multiple gates, and you go and wait at your appointed gate. And when the teleportation chamber has been set to take you to your destination, Kamachia, it will be open for a certain period of time during which you can walk out onto the portal and then subsequently get teleported. It's pretty simple. And yeah, after a little while, you hear Gate 3 for Kamachia, Gate 3 for Kamachia. And as the four of you go through, it is worth noting that there is no security like there is in an airport. You can carry as many guns and other masochistic weapons as you like. They don't really care because you can't sabotage anything. You're going to arrive at the other end and then go do what you do. So as you arrive in Kamachia, you're going to be a little surprised by the climate more than anything else. You don't really experience climate at all where you guys live. Up in Tethris, it's all very sort of peaceful and basically under a dome of atmospheric protection. However, when you step out into Kamachia, it is raining and it is warm, a lot warmer than you're used to. In fact, it's positively hot, and you're currently inside in the airport, but the building itself is a little warm, and you're swiftly able to move to the gate and head out to the main entrance. You know where you're to be meeting your land train. Helen's given you sort of like this little tiny map in your mind. It basically shows you like you walk down the street, you take a left, you take a right, and you're there. But when you step out, it is warm, it is breezy and summery. This place is full of what's known as the Fairy. Basically tieflings, but elves. So elven tieflings. So elves and some form of demon or fiend background in their blood. There's also lots of other unusual races here. When I say unusual, you'll definitely see some actual devils. You'll see a fair few elementals or mephits who very much like the atmosphere here, and as it's both warm and raining a lot of the time. And you'll see a fair few sea elves. If you walk down these streets, you will notice that this place is positively backwards in comparison to Anakesia. There are cars on the road, but they're sort of old-style cars. Some of them open top or open wheel vehicles, a bit like sort of ATVs. You know what they look like? Lots and lots of... I know, Josh, that reference is useless to you. But An ATV is a sort of open-top exploration vehicle. You can often imagine
All-terrain vehicle, in fact.
yes, an all-terrain vehicle. Yeah, so big wheels, open top, a bit like a Jeep with no cabin.
Oh, it's a quad bike.
Yes, but
that's true.
big.
Yeah, it's a quad bike.
Yes, but you could put 4 or 5 people on them. These
I
ATVs.
don't know about that.
These ATVs, you've got 4 or 5 people.
Okay. These specific.
So just think much bigger. It's basically a really big quad bike. Sure, we can go with that.
Okay.
Yeah. Devils and
love
methods,
that.
like no response. Big ATVs, can't exist in this world.
Can't
Yeah,
do that.
no, that's a step too far.
But you'll be headed down to the river. The land train is going to run along the river until it meets the feet of the mountains, and then work its way up and around. And as you get to this office that Helen has directed you to, there are 2 Warforged outside. Martin Sovarde doesn't tend to employ Warforged, but the designated security here is not that of Martin Sovarde's offices, but that of the land train ports. Land trains are mostly run by Vega Transport. Mr. Vega is a very important man, very well known throughout the entirety of... Where is he? Richard Vega, here we go. He's well known throughout the entirety of Anakesia and indeed throughout the world. Almost every land train is owned or rented out or sold to you by him. He owns almost all the land trains. He runs the monorail in Anakesia and also the intercity train line in Anakesia. He's also been a huge part of the intercountry train lines that have been put in place. So you know these are his Warforged, and as they sort of see you, they scan you, and which sort of feels a bit like somebody's just little tiny pins and needles from your forehead all the way down to your toes. And after that, they sort of greet you each by name and gesture for you to step up into the cabin. They say nothing after greeting you by name.
I'll just step in, won't say anything to them either.
Into the cabin of the land train?
Yep. So this particular land train has 21 carriages. And this frontal one is a little bit like an engine, I guess. And it's usually where you get in, but you can then walk all the way down inside. And they will inform you after you go to get up that there's passenger seating and amenities in the 3rd carriage.
Are these also automated? Like there's no driver, or is there a driver?
There is no driver in these, though there is an AI that drives it that can be interacted with. There is also a driving cabin that you could potentially take over if you wished, but the route is programmed in beforehand and the journey is taken by AI. Traditionally, no one else is on board.
Yeah, I was going to say we're the only, living, breathing things on this.
Well, even non-living, breathing things. Apart from the AI that's driving it, yes, you are the only beings of independent thought.
Well, that's debatable for some of you, but the most important question: where are the guns? Where are the big guns? Where are the turds?
Yes.
What cars are they in?
On the roof of the 6th carriage and the 2nd carriage are these sort of mounted turrets. If you all go to your extras in your character sheets, you should find the Mark II turret. If you don't, refresh your page. This is something that takes an action to man. And they go brrr very nicely.
500 hit points.
Yeah, they're we're not expecting the gun to die.
Oh, but still, that is sturdy.
Yeah, they're very sturdy. They've got a small force field around them too.
Magic weapon.
Mm-hmm.
6 attacks per round. Oh, it's 1d10, I see.
So, brrr, yeah. Difficult to aim at one person and then another. The swing distance sometimes can be a bit of a problem. But yeah, it's assumed that you'll travel in the carriage at least for a certain amount of the way. You're not going to stand on the roof for 14 hours.
What's the carriage? Is it like nice amenities, or is it?
Yeah, so let's take it there. When we put you in the train, it's very simple. There's sort of these. There's these very basic. If you do want to turn off the animations, you can just go to the settings and turn them off in graphics. Well, some people will lag, so it's worth mentioning. But yeah, as you sort of jump in here, it's a little bit like sort of canteen seating. It's back-to-back metal seats. You will find on the back wall, so over here, there's this sort of extra-dimensional bar, I guess is the best way of putting it. It's not necessarily a bar in that you can't get alcohol from it, but there are beverages and food, sturdy rations, one might call it, your average meat and potatoes.
Defrits?
Yeah, why not? There'll be a small stash of defrits somewhere, and de-stress and devolve, which is the favorite of Sugha. He's been devolving for years. But yeah, it's not comfy, but there's enough space with a table between you to just sort of sit. You can move between the carriages. There are these sort of compressed compartments between the carriages. This little extra dimensional bar just folds down from said compressed carriage. You can just open the whole door, it just slides across, and you can step through. There is also just here a little, I'm not going to point her out, just here, a space where you can actually just walk out and climb up and be on the roof. Yeah, as soon as you guys are sort of all four settled in and on, it'll start moving. It'll get rolling nice and peacefully along. But now, nothing much seems to be happening. Just, it's the end of the day. It's sort of the latest transport you could get from Anakesia was the 6:30 p.m. It is still sunny out here at about 7 o'clock, 7:30. The sun is due to set at 8:45. Got time to waste.
Ought to be thinking about taking shifts for sleep.
And you may assume that you all got up about an hour and a half ago.
Oh.
So this is this is a couple of days after the previous episode.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I feel like we want to probably all be awake tonight, because if it's going to be under attack, it's probably going to be under the cover of darkness, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, we slept specifically so that we could, stay awake for this.
You will be informed that if there is to be an attack, it is likely to take place during the night, but also in Anakesia. The Kinshasa Republic is incredibly dangerous to travel about in, even for people who are ready to murder a freight train. There are very large wild elementals sort of spiral out of control on a regular basis. There are a series of fairly sophisticated devils and demons who tend to wage battle against each other, and there's also a couple of very large giant tribes, one storm and one cloud, within the Kinshasa Republic, as well as some awful aberrations that are a problem of the natural weather effect.
Interesting question for you guys. Who when the attack happens, who's gonna man the gun?
I mean, as the ranger of the group,
Yeah, I reckon Fatty over here.
I deserve Top Gun. I feel like
Just
you
a
call me Top Gun. Yeah.
Just a reminder, they do use their own attack roll as opposed to yours, so anybody can use them. They have.
Yeah, I was reading it. It's definitely just anybody can use it.
So if you have something concentration that you're maintaining and want to then get behind the gun or whatever, or even switch in and out based on who wants to hide behind the gun and has no health or whatever, it just takes your action to fire the gun. One thing I will say is that if one of you has fired it in a round, the other one can't then take their action to fire the same gun in the same round. As a reminder that D&D combat all happens at the same time. There are two on the roof in two different places. Do you want to take a look up there and inspect it?
Yeah, I feel like that would be the response.
Yes.
I should have thought about this first. Bear with me a second. Should have expected you to say that.
Guys, how come Mr. Sovarde didn't just teleport all this stuff there if it's so important? I mean, he teleported us down here. The guy's made of money. There's
13 carriages absolutely packed with equipment.
I'm not looking for an actual answer.
Okay. But it would be incredibly difficult to do so.
Rhetorical question.
Let me just make new page and take you up there.
Ray takes it very seriously. Think about it, you dope.
I mean, just drive it right through the teleporter, right? Isn't that how it works?
Yeah, how fast?
I mean, gotta go real fast. Yeah, sure, but like, I don't know.
Gotta
I've
get
heard
everybody out of the
88.
way.
I've heard 88 miles per hour.
Did you see
The way
how
to
many
go.
people were in line? You send a train through there, you're gonna have a massacre.
Yeah, I mean, we'll clear them out first. Shit. I'm just saying.
Oh my god, why this is so hard to find?
You got it, James.
Have I?
I believe in you.
If you
Believe.
If you believe it,
You
if you dream it, you can do it.
After love.
Well, you took some different tacks there. Somebody was singing "I Believe I Can Fly." Somebody else was going for I feel something inside me saying I really don't think I'm strong enough now.
No.
6.
Is there a problem Cher can't solve? I don't think so.
Yeah, good music.
Oh.
The level of disrespect. And from a gay.
How
There's
dare
just
you?
no need.
How dare you?
Could have expected. Sorry that I did. Visit the guns before we fought. Look, go see the guns. Aren't they nice?
Ooh.
Very gunny.
Ooh, they move too. That's funky.
And when they feel like it, they're kind of a little bit of.
Oh, and they've got a little laser too.
They do. They
for
do.
Aiming.
Yes. So this is why they use their own aim. All you have to do is track the enemy, and they will fire.
I'll do
how cool.
both, one with each hand.
Yes. So you will, as long as you
Action
action
bonus
surge.
action.
No, action surge, not action bonus action. That's not how that works.
Wait. So with my extra attack, does that mean that I can shoot it?
No, it takes an action to use. Same as casting a spell or making however many attacks.
Someone haste me.
So it's not considered an attack, so I can't take a.
No.
Damn.
Okay, I will. I won't walk over to them because I'm not really a gun person. However, I will look at the environment. Where, like, what do we see?
So right now it is a little like what you see on the actual map. Oh,
Deserts.
yeah. Sort of. This is what we call dry lands. It's literally dust. It's sort of harsh tundra, and you're just constantly going through dust, and it's all being sort of kicked up at you in clouds. You can note, like, quite far away, there seems to be like almost a burn on the horizon. You know that sort of where things get blurry when you look through too much heat? And that's a constant effect all around you. A reminder that it is still raining, but if I start putting the rain on the map as well, it gets real laggy. But we could have a little look at that for a second, just because it looks.
Yeah, I want the ambiance.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, look at this thing that
That is
Sovarde
not what I
gave
was
me.
looking for.
My own personal disco ball.
He gave you a disco ball?
Look at this. I'm gonna toss up my stone of regeneration above my head.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Oh man. It's like it's dancing with you. Shit.
Man, really am a show anywhere I go, huh?
Yeah, you're a one-man party. I mean, you sure you can handle these guns here? The only guns I've ever heard you talk about are your arms. I ain't ever hear you talk about guns before.
Well, you know, sometimes you have to think about where you're most useful.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, if they're coming at us, you ain't gonna really be able to punch them from up on top of here.
Hey, if they try and climb up the train, I'll kick as hard as I can.
That's what I expect. I like it. Solid plan.
But if they're coming up along the sides and I gotta jump off, I might not see you boys.
I mean,
So just
maybe
to
try not
give
do
you
that.
a concept of the speed at which the train's moving, It might feel quite glacial, but it is 120 feet per second per turn. So yeah, you will. If you jump off, you will not be able to keep up.
Yeah.
You could assume that anyone attacking is going to be able to move at the same speed as the train. Otherwise, it would be a very brief attack. So not only will the train leave you behind, but the enemies will too, and you'll be left waiting to punch nothing.
I mean, unless they try to board us.
That is
I'll be
expected.
great at boarding.
How
Are we aware
long...
of? Sorry, go ahead, Josh. No, go.
How long would it take to, like, not to do all of them? Obviously, I can't remember how many you said there were, but to jump from, like, to go from one end to the train
So
to the
there's
next.
21 carriages. The one at the front is the standard sort of engine, if you will. The one at the sort of one before the back is a fuel tanker. This isn't used during most journeys unless it's going really, really far, at which point it stops, uses the fuel tank to refuel, and then continues going. The last one is actually a backup engine, which does nothing and just gets dragged, but it could... It should the front engine for some reason fail, the back engine would take over, and the train would literally just start going the other way. All of the middle carriages are mostly for cargo. There are only 13 of them full on this one. There are 21 carriages overall, as I said. Two of them are passenger carriages. Three of them, sorry, are passenger carriages that you can use. And on which note, I am going to put us back in the carriages. I'm assuming that's where we're having the conversation. Okay. Okay, you want to be up the top again?
Well, it goes with my question.
Okay. So yeah, each one of these is about 105 foot in length. There's 21 of them, so it's 2,200 feet. So it's however fast your character can cover 2,200 feet.
Well, okay, so I can give myself a 60-foot flying speed. And then I guess with a bonus action, I could dash.
And then if you're flying above the train's moving under you, and you can move an extra 120 feet if you're going backwards, potentially.
That's true.
Yeah,
Only
but
one
don't
direction,
time
though.
wrong, and then you'll
Well, yeah.
you'll end up like me trying to jump off the train.
I'll just tell you what I want to
on.
do, and then you...
Did you say if you run the way the opposite way the train's
No, he's flying.
going?
He's flying.
Oh, right. Yes, I was going to say,
the
because if
train
you
will be
run
going.
the way the opposite train is
That's not
going,
how
you don't go any faster. No.
Well, I'll tell you what I want to do, and then you tell me if it's possible. So basically,
Sorry, carry on.
So I want to basically get from one end to the train and go to the other, and in that minute, however far I can go, within a minute, I want to have my detect thoughts up to see if there's anyone hidden on the train in the other compartments.
Okay. You can do that, but you have no reason to do it from the top of the train.
Yeah, because I can't go from inside because they're full of stuff.
Well, there's still a walking passageway within them. You can walk the whole length of the train inside as well.
So it's more like a subway car than like a train with...
I mean, it's still a huge cargo load, but it's just... There is a narrow passageway at one side of the cargo.
Oh, okay. I thought they were just full of stuff.
No, these are designed so that people can move about within them if they need to.
Okay, then fine. Yeah, I will walk through them.
Yeah, and Detect Thoughts is a ritual, right?
No.
Not for you because you're a fighter. Okay.
Sure ain't.
I would say that you'd probably be enhanced to the point that you can have this up for 10 minutes or so.
Okay,
so if you want to do a thorough inspection, that's absolutely fine.
Yeah, I just want to see if anyone's hiding away, because that way I'll be able to,
do you have a skill attunement slot?
Yes, I do.
Let me throw an item at you just so that we can clarify this.
Not me robbing the cargo.
No, but it'll I thought it was going to be an amulet, but apparently it's not.
I mean, I can do you one better. I can just see through things.
Go ahead and take a medallion of thoughts.
Medallion of thought.
Yeah. And that'll also give you 3 more charges of it, so you just think of it like that. Just in case you go ahead. But yeah, you can wander all the way down and you can detect thoughts and you find nothing on board. Nothing at all. No one. It's fair to say, I think, that Bubbles would have inspected pretty thoroughly as well, using any true sight. You can. How long do you get? 30 minutes?
Per day.
Yeah. So you would have spent 3 or 4 just to walk the length and make sure that there's nothing invisible, there's nothing hiding. These would have been thoroughly inspected before anybody let them out anyway.
Right.
Also worth noting, this vehicle makes no sound. Obviously, the sound of the tracks going over the ground make noise, but there is no engine noises. There are no rail noises. There's no going on. This is all electrolysis. So the only sound you will hear is the wheels going over the ground. For anybody who's been in an electric car, it sounds a little like that, but without the whirring noise from the inside.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Sorry, Rico. I don't know if you remember what you was going to say.
No. All good.
Do you? Remember what you were going to say?
No, not relevant right now.
Not relevant. Okay, cool. Are we going back inside?
Sure.
Yeah.
Getting
Okay.
rusty.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're able to sit in the passenger carriage. You sort of carry out your thorough inspections. You check outside. Obviously, you guys are still being a little watchful, but you know that a lot of this is going to be a waiting game. You're not going to miss the attack. It's not possible. There are alarms. Also, just a reminder, there is a force field around this train. It's about 30-foot radius from any point of the train. This doesn't really affect like basic humans, and indeed not other vehicles as well. But any animals or wild creatures that attempt to attack this just get a very light electric shock. I think of it like an electric fence that constantly moves with you. It's just a little shock and sort of, knock them out. Bigger, wilder creatures will avoid it just because it's a large, fast-moving vehicle that doesn't smell like food. Other sort of creatures you might find in the wilderness that could also put this a threat are creatures like dragons or giants, and they have no real reason to stop one of these. They just don't take their interest at all.
Did you say that there was a drinks cart over here?
So yes, there is it's a sliding door, but there's a fold-out area with an extra-dimensional space. And in that extra dimensional space, everything is being kept cool. There's also a very small section where things are being kept hot. And there's 12 meals in there. 6 or 7 of them are meat and potato, 2 or 3 of them are fish and potato, and a couple of them are vegetarian. And then there's also a series of sort of standard cold beverages.
Are there any hot beverages?
Yeah, there is. So that's a little different. Actually, not in that section at all, but over here on the side, are 2 huge, they look a bit like water tanks, and one of them has a mint tea in it, and the other one has coffee.
Okay, I walk over there and grab a cup of joe, and I'll sit back down, just cupping it with my hands.
Okay.
If I could look content, then I would, but I can't.
Does that bring Prince comfort?
Yeah, it does. Basically, it reminds him of when he was made, when he was forged, and so it's just that warmth is just very relaxing for him, I guess, because he doesn't feel regular emotions like regular people do, but it soothes him.
How do you kill 10 hours a time, guys? What's your thinking?
Gentlemen, do I need to steal your money again?
Listen, I got another little one on the way. Apparently, I can't be spending any more money. To you two. All right. I think I'm just like chain smoking the entire time. I think Bubbles is just very stressed through this whole situation.
How about a song?
Yeah, sure.
Play something for us. We're not too loud.
Not too loud, so more of a lute than a flute or a drum, eh?
I love the idea that in this majorly modern futuristic world, Sugha's just running around with a lute, a flute, and a drum. Yeah.
As long as you don't bust out the skin
the
flute.
synths out, you know.
That or the MP3 player.
You can definitely get out some actual music speakers if you prefer.
Oh hell yeah! Plug the lute into a You guys said not too loud, yeah? I'm gonna plug my lute into a subwoofers. Alright, guys.
Like the PA of the.
Don't worry, gentlemen. My music never disappoints. And I'll play something nice and calm and relaxing so that everybody can just...
Yeah, Ray's definitely a little on edge after everything that's been going on.
There's a little magical edge to it just to bring the edge off of everybody, to relax everybody just a little bit.
Okay.
Not too much, but enough that everybody can kind of stop stressing too much about what's coming.
Oh, I don't know what's happened. Sorry, we seem to have two pieces of music, neither of which I pressed play on.
I'm gonna telepathically say to Ray, you should get a warm drink. It will relax you.
Ray actually might take him up on that and fetch himself something.
Okay, mint tea or coffee. Those are your only two hot drink options.
Ooh.
That's a very fresh mint tea.
Very aromatic. Let's go with this mint tea. It sounds very nice and soothing.
As I'm singing my little ballad, I'll kind of sing songily at
there's words?
For me, please.
Ooh, I thought you were just looting.
No. I'll be singing and doing a little jig as well.
Can't provide
the dancing is honestly the best part of it, but...
Can we see a little bit of that, Oscar? Can you get up and show us?
I haven't done choreography since I was 18, I'm okay.
Yeah, but as you sort of keep yourself occupied, you will see the sun set. And with it, you do get a storm.
Oh,
shit.
That looks like a storm.
Shit storm.
I didn't see it.
Me. Not what I was expecting to see.
Neither were we.
No. Well, sod it. You can just trust me. It's definitely dark outside.
I'll close my eyes.
I don't know why that happened. But, yeah, anyway. And sort of a couple of more hours pass, and at this point you're beginning to feel almost lulled into a full sense of security, but you all know better than to get too distracted.
Damn right.
So you're not distracted, you just sort of... It's getting a little frustrating trying to maintain this state of alert for such a long period of time. Anything else we do to keep the mind going?
Gentlemen, I'm feeling a little doled out with this somber music. How about a change of pace?
I mean, you gonna do that quick hop your routine we saw the other day?
I unfortunately I don't carry my my synths with me, but I do have this, and I'll pull an electric guitar.
Ooh.
I didn't know you knew how to wield an axe. Shit.
It is in the shape of a normal guitar, not an axe.
No, it's what we call guitars. No, you don't use that. You don't use that.
Not where I'm from. No.
Orcs don't call them that. Okay, maybe it's a gift thing.
That's not an axe.
No, but I do like to shred, gentlemen. So if we're feeling like a change of pace.
Yeah, I know you. We know you got to get amped up. We know your pregame routine.
Mm-hmm. Ray's just bopping his head.
This is what you always
He's waiting.
do.
He's waiting for it.
We've been waiting. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna start just absolutely shredding Wonderwall.
Oh no.
As I hit the strings at first, you're like, oh, what a beautiful... Today is gonna be the day that I'm gonna bring back to you.
Oh man. if Prince had an anti-magic field that he could just activate right now and
as
turn
this
the
is
lights
going
off.
on,
Silence. Silence.
I'm gonna cast Bard,
Can I cast
You're gonna
what?
cast what?
Bardcraft,
Oh, good.
Oh lord.
and it will
yeah.
instantaneously start replaying and looping one part of the guitar as I start adding in more.
Oh.
Oh no. I'm so upset that I'm immune to being deafened.
I think Bubbles. I think I just get super amped up by this. Like this is, he's
Yeah,
ready to go.
I can picture Bubbles loving this.
He's like banging his head. He goes up to Prince and he's like pushing Prince like he's ready to like
Mosh.
to fight. He's good.
Give me a perception check.
Everyone?
No, just Bubbles.
Just what?
As I go up to Prince. Perception.
Oh, dude.
That one, baby. That's a 9.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Moshing out. Music's
Too
quite
interested
loud.
in the party.
I'm sorry.
I said you're moshing out and you
I
don't hear
am,
much going
Yeah,
on.
no, I'm so.
I am
he's so
100% based off of this giving Bardic inspiration to Bubbles.
Yeah, okay. Cool. And just on the edge of your, sort of just on the edge of the spectrum, just as the music sort of cuts out for one brief moment, you just hear the sound of sort of sound like a sort of speeding vehicle coming up out to the side, and immediately you're all on like hyper alert. I'm sure that somebody's nearby. As you peek out, looking around everywhere you can, you see what appears to be a biker, or what we'd call them a biker, but and they are in a hyper pod, I think they're called.
Bubbles, shoot the tire out.
Just a reminder, you are currently inside a garage.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't shoot your guns unless you shoot each other. Mhm. I will tell you that he looks a little like this. He's sort of zooming up on you. These wheels are sort of burning hot tires, and you see he's completely covered in this sort of in these sort of metal lacquered leathers, if you will. Yeah,
I think now's a better time than any to get on the roof, boys.
So there are windows on this bottom level, but they don't open.
no, and they're thick bulletproof glass.
Okay.
So shooting.
What if we just batten down the hatches?
I mean, there is
a
a door though to get up to the roof. We have to go outside to do it.
No, it's like you climbed up a ladder
Inside.
from the inside. Yeah.
So the only way into this car is the two ends of the train,
and then the ladder up.
and the hatch,
Mm-hmm.
or the ends are interior as well.
Mm-hmm. You can't. The only way to get into the train is to open one of the sort of batten doors. Okay. Which
or the hatch
when you got in, and then indeed the roof hatches are very, very easy to open from the outside. It is worth mentioning.
Okay.
But you just hear this one sort of outside. It's coming up on your left-hand side, and then it drops back out of sight. And after a while, it starts pulling up on the right-hand side. But this time, a second one, a little way behind it. Just back here. This guy's going the wrong way, but there we go. Yeah, just sort of a second one comes into view. You see a bright headlight out in front of it, and as the lightning sort of crackles, you note that they are armed.
I mean, I think we're on the roof after that first one. I don't think we're waiting for their friends to show up, right? I mean,
I don't know how much help I'm going to be from here.
All right, you just keep inspiring us, and you get on that gun and give them hell.
Do we want to be inspired, gentlemen?
Well, you have inspired Bubbles, of course.
I already feel inspired.
I'm talking extra inspired, Bubbles. The most inspired you've ever been.
I don't know, that'd be pretty hard, but...
Are you going out on the roof?
Yes.
I will need an initiative, please. Sorry, go on, Josh.
I was just gonna ask Ray if the bikers have any writing or symbols or anything on the vehicle or on their clothing, because obviously Prince can't see stuff like that.
Not that you can make out. They are wearing dark leathers and these sort of metal armor with it. That's about all you can make out.
Okay.
It's too dark, Prince.
Yeah, the problem is that they've got very bright headlights. They're shooting out in front of them.
Yeah, right. I mean, there's no road here. If they're tracking our train, then they're up to no good, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Very correct.
Okay. Just to say initiative.
If you go outside, I will need an initiative roll, yes.
Okay.
Ooh, sugar. Sugar. Honey.
Okay. And as you sort of go out on the roof, this, from very far back, Sugha, a bullet comes flying out at you. And that is going to be a 29 to hit you.
That will hit.
You'll take 3d8 radiant damage, which is 13.
Oh.
And then a second bullet is going to be a 23 to hit you.
That is going to hit.
Okay, for following 9 radiant. Don't forget to half these numbers.
Half
so that
of
would have been a 6 and a 4.
7.
6 and a 4. We always run down. Yeah. And then, sure, at the start of your turn, go ahead and give me a perception check.
I'm really good at those. 21.
Okay. Far back in the distance, sort of way back and behind to the sort of, we'll call this north. It's actually west, but that is not relevant. In that direction, you see this sort of loping. At first, you think it's a beast or an animal, and then you realize as it comes a little closer, those red eyes are in fact lights, and what you're seeing are its strides as this huge sort of metal robot is leaping, basically like a sort of loping antelope, bringing forth, front legs, back legs, front legs, back legs. It's currently way out of your range, but you see that it is making ground very quickly. What are you doing, Shun? Beginning of your turn. You see 2 bikers up here, and you were shot at by a biker back there.
I'm heavily wondering how this is going to work. I'm going to step back a little bit, and I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on these 2 down here.
Please can you ping the spell to DTT? Also, how are you casting it on 2 enemies?
Is it just 1 enemy? Yeah, creature of my choice. I will cast it on number.
Can you do the other ping that says display on BTT, not cast on BTT? Thank you. Okay, cool.
Casting it on bike numero 1.
Yeah. And that is a wisdom save, correct?
Correct.
Well, let's go.
He fails.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And as you see him sort of like riding forward, you suddenly see his head sort of drop flat down to the bike. The bike appears to keep going. Just a reminder that some vehicles are self-driven, some are not. With these ones, they are usually self-driven. But you get the impression that some sort of autopilot has been engaged so he can take his hands off to shoot. Is the main reason. But he's flat. He's flat down to the bike.
I'll say it again. Bubbles, aim for the tires.
You're going to need to inspire somebody to stop Bubbles. Bubbles still has his bardic.
That wasn't inspiration.
Oh, okay.
That was just me saying it.
Just some flavor.
I hear you.
Just remind me they look metal. The wheels.
And yeah, he can still pierce him.
That concludes your turn?
That was an action, thus it will conclude my turn.
Okay. Suddenly coming at you from the complete in front of the train, so they knew exactly where your route was. You're going to see a creature sort of slide into view, and then give me the cursor, thank you. Oh, I don't know where to put this turn counter. Put it there. It is going to land This looks like a bit like a winged robot. And it comes floating in and then will land very heavily. How do I flip this? Thank you. Facing the right way. And when he does so, he is going to make his attacks. And he just sort of takes his rifle. Once at Rainbow, once at Prince. So Prince, that's a 22 to hit you. Prince.
Oh, Prince, sorry.
Yes.
Okay. And you will take 19 radiant damage, halved to 9. And then Rainbow, out of his other hand, he throws this like arcing star, and it sort of goes out wide from the train and then sort of cuts back at you. And you feel it sort of hit you in the back, and a static field start pulsing through you. I need a strength save, please.
Uh-oh. Oh, I get advantage on these. It's an 18 and an 18.
Yeah, nice. So you sense it like trying to take over your body and control you, and you resist. He is then going to shoot his rifle at you. You are not restrained. That is a 25 to hit.
Disadvantage attack rate.
Of course. 25 to hit.
That will hit.
27 radiant damage. Brings us to Bubbles.
So I'm under the impression that if we do things like Cautious Hideous Laughter, things that affect the people on the bikes, it has 0 effect on the bikes themselves.
The bikes are likely to be able to keep up with you. They seem to be now aligned just to keep going. However, if you were to do something to the bike, maybe it would stop it, or at least knock it off course.
Okay. In that case, I will try to do something to the bike.
Okay.
We'll see. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But Bubbles is going to put his special Wonder Glue grenade into his rifle, and he's going to fire it off at those two right there.
Okay.
So
is that a projectile?
It is a projectile.
Brilliant. As you fire out this projectile, this Seeker is, you just notice that this laser beam, like literally come out of its eyes and just vaporize the entire projectile.
Right. So,
you will note...
which one?
This guy over here has laser eyes. You will note it is a reaction.
All right.
So he's just going to zap that and say nope.
There goes all the stuff I can do. In that case, I will just...
it's a one-time reaction, right? So.
Right. I mean, yeah, exactly.
Cool.
In that case, I got one more attack left, so I guess I will shoot the one that Sugha incapacitated.
Okay, so he is prone, so that is an advantage. Well, is it? No, it's not.
There's going to be disadvantage because I'm
prone would be disadvantage.
All right.
Just because it's
shoot that one. I'll shoot.
You can shoot this guy.
I'll shoot the other one. Well, okay. Can I try to shoot the bike?
Yeah, 100%.
I'll try to shoot the sleeping, laughing guy's bike.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll ahead.
Yeah. So 23.
Okay. Yeah, a 23 hits, and as it strikes the bike, you notice that it's absorbed a little bit of the impact is absorbed, but it does strike, and the bike really sort of veers up to the right. Roll me, was it radiant damage?
15 radiant. 15 radiant.
Okay, so the bike sort of veers ever so slightly, and you see like it's trying to correct its course, but he is going to be sort of like right down here. I can't take him any further off because he'll be off the map, but he's currently not able to join the fight.
All right.
It might take him a little while to catch up. Anything
so
else?
With my final bonus action, I will throw my animated shield out to Ray.
Okay.
Give him a little AC boost. All right, you're doing a great job up there, Ray. Keep on doing what you're doing, absorbing those shots. And I will, I guess, move. Can I try to take like cover behind this gun here from the big guy from the winged robot?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I will do that.
You can duck down behind those. These are like 11 foot tall, so yeah.
Okay.
The biker over here is going to take a shot up at Prince, and then a shot at Sugha. That's a 28 to hit Prince.
Mm-hmm.
For 13 radiant damage, half to 6, and then a natural 20 on Sugha.
I think that'll hit. I don't know. Oh wait, no it won't. Fuck you. Banned in the other campaign, but not in this one's. Wait, it's not. It's a reaction. Silvery barbs.
Okay, so that'll be a 21 to hit. Who are you giving advantage to?
I will be giving advantage to. Let's give it to Ray, and that will miss.
Okay. And then flying in from your west, you see this sort of huge, fiendish-looking creature. I will ping a picture into the chat so you can see it. And he sort of flaps in. He looks like a demon. And you will note he teleports very quickly to a certain point. And then is going to teleport behind... why can't I get him? Come on, dude. Over here. He is going to teleport in just here, Bubbles. And he's going to come at you with a great axe. But that's a 13 to hit.
That's a miss.
And then a 14 to hit. And when he hits you once and hits you twice with the great axe, it doesn't hit. You'll notice he sort of twists the thing back and sort of shudders, and then 3 of him are visible all of a sudden as he casts mirror image.
Oh, that doesn't affect old Bubbles.
Does it take any action or anything to activate your?
Actually
sight?
it does. It does actually. So
okay.
yeah, it does affect. Oh,
yeah. It might cost you some economy. Rainbow Ray Sparkles. What on earth are you doing in this situation?
Well, I think in order to help my friends, Ray's gonna drop some darkness down, give some cover to us. Hopefully these things can't see through dark. That'd be fucking hilarious if they could.
Mm-hmm.
Just did that so that I could get off the thingy. Grab the asset. And is there a way to like tie it to me, James?
Oh, you want it on you?
Yeah.
You send it on you? Yeah, sure. What's the radius?
15-foot radius.
Yep. Done.
Sweet. And yeah, I'm gonna get up in this thing's grill.
Okay.
Maybe like that.
Mm-hmm.
Actually. And I will also take... Oh no, I can't. What's my bonus action again?
I don't know. What is your bonus action? Usually it's a hex.
No, I don't.
Hexblade,
I don't want to
Hexblade
hex. I don't want to hex. Hexblade's curse is the only thing I can do right now. But
you can throw your shield out, give it to someone else who can get nailed by these attacks.
True. I'll throw my shield out onto Bubbles. Return the favor.
Okay.
Thank you kindly.
And that's it for Ray.
Okay, Prince.
Yes. With my blind sight, I can see kind of magical factors, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just go over here
Yep.
to the big guy.
Okay.
And I'll swing first without Great Weapon Master, just in
Okay.
case. That's 21 to hit.
That'll miss.
So glad I didn't Great Weapon Master. Jeez Louise.
Your weapon sort of strikes into his armored casing, and he just sort of looks at you like, "You're good."
Rude. That will also miss.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's my 2.
Oh shit, he looked at you, by the way. That means he can see in the darkness.
It's looking pretty solid on the looking at you thing.
Not
Not that you have a clue, but Ray does.
I'll action surge.
Yep.
That will miss. That's a 27.
27 will hit.
Okay, thank God.
38 armor class.
That's 15 slashing, and then I'll use one of my hit die to add a d10. That's 3 psychic, and then I will also add a d8 of my psionic die, which is another 1. And then because I use my psi die with that, I needed to make a strength saving throw.
What is this against?
It's against being knocked prone.
Okay. It's a 16.
Okay. Is 8 plus your, that's 11 plus 16. What did you roll?
16.
Okay, yeah, that passes.
Okay. That's
Okay,
it.
that's my turn. I think I already hit. I missed the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That brings us to our friend, the loping robot, who is going to come striding into view. And just as it gets about sort of 55 feet away from the train, it just leaps up and lands. Crash down upon it. Nobody in range, but you know if you were in range, that would have knocked you prone, potentially even knocked you off, like the effect of this huge creature coming landing down. And then he just turns, and you see the turrets that are very slowly line up directly at you, Sugha. And then you'll see brrrr, as it comes straight at you 4 times. I think most of these are going to miss, but we'll keep going until we see a hit. That'll do it. 29.
That last one will hit, yeah.
Yep, so you take 16 piercing damage. And that's his turn. With Tasha's Hideous Laughter, does the creature make a save at the end of their turn?
No, unless they're attacked, they don't. They don't. And unless
I thought it was if they're attacked, they make it with advantage, no?
Creature of choice that you can see within a range perceives everything so hilariously funny falls into the laugh after the spell effect ends. Target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone because they didn't contest it, and then when it was stamped the duration, a creature
and if they hit, they do it with it.
At the end of its turn.
Yeah. And I hit the bike, not him, so.
Yeah, no, I know that. 17, does that pass your save?
17 will pass the save.
Okay.
We'll have a turn
So
turn.
he sort of comes up, and then he's just struggling to get control of his... I'm just going to move him all the way up here for a second, so I can move his prone. You can see he's really struggling to get control of the bike, as the bullet seems to have done some damage at the front. So he's sort of still cycling, can you imagine? He's still riding up a little sort of wavy like this. So that is him for now.
Strong.
And that brings us to our final biker for now, who is going to pop out. And he's going to pull right upside here. And then he sort of fires up and over his shoulder at you, Rainbow Ray. Oh, wait, you're in darkness.
I am.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it? So he will shoot you. 29 and 24.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
You take 18 half to 9, and 13 half to 6. Their trick is normally to use darkness and true sight. You're stealing it off of them. So wow. You're kind of 50-50 with this. That brings us back to the first guy, back here. He's going to accelerate a little bit. And Bubbles, he's going to take a shot at you. He sees you behind a shield, but like, I don't know, he fancies his chances. That's a 27.
That'll hit.
Yeah, nice. I'll roll to hit again. But bear with me. The first one is 15 radiant damage. Second one, which is half to 7, and then second one at 23 to hit you.
That'll miss.
Cool. Sugha, you're up.
Roll me this, Batman. All electricity in Archos is magic, no?
Sort of. Electrolysis is its own thing. You can't dispel it in the same way you would dispel magic because you can't see it. So there's these little tiny diamonds that spin around inside certain things. You can dispel them if you're inside the contraption, but you can't dispel things like the magic pulling the train. Can you imagine if they could dispel magic your train, you'd be screwed. So be glad that it works that way, so your turrets and your implants and all that still work as well. Otherwise, Bubbles will be fuming. But yes, no, you can't dispel magic, the effects like that. I will say the mirror image is dispellable if you want to dispel.
I think I'm actually more in this for the fun part. I'm gonna hop on the turret.
Yeah, so you should. The Nyloth will make an attack of opportunity at you. You have just stepped out of its range.
Is it right here?
Well, it depends on which one. So that means that's the real one then.
Well, you also see that it is sort of 14 foot tall and wielding a large great axe. Its reach
Okay, so
may be more
that
than
is the
5
real
feet.
one, then.
Big range.
But that has to be the real one.
It-
Okay.
it-
Well, it has also has
you-
a 10-foot. 10 has a large range.
Yeah, so just imagine, like, right... Oh, I suppose, if this one was 15 foot, and you move to 10 foot, it could also be this one, though. Like, bear that in mind. Or this one.
I mean, now that Tasha's is gone, if I can just bonus action
it missed
cast
anyway.
kinetic. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
Anyway, if it
cool.
missed. All right, I'm hopping on the turret.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say fuck you to biker number 1. He's having a really bad day, but his bike is gonna get shot 8 times.
Okay. I think it's 6.
6 times.
Yes. Go ahead. Are you shooting his bike or him?
Bike 23.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yep.
That will deal 12 damage.
Is that radiant or piercing? It's piercing, isn't it?
Piercing. Yes.
You will note this does almost nothing. It just dings off the bike.
Oh, boring. Well, then I'll shoot him.
Great. Please do. He needs to
19.
die. A 19 will hit.
That will deal 10 damage.
Yep.
I will go again.
Yep. Just like you guys, these guys have implants. They are resistant to all damage.
25.
But they don't have all that much HP. 25 hits.
That is 8 damage.
Yep.
That's 4, yes?
Mhm.
Here's 5. That is a 14.
14 will miss.
And here's 6. That's a 10.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant is 8 halved. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've only got 5 attacks so far. Make it 6.
6
So
to
23, a 19, a 25, a 14, a 10.
That's a natural 1 for a 9.
Oh, dear. Yeah. And does that
Luck
conclude your
point?
turn?
Luck
Any
point?
bonus action out of you?
Oh shit, I do have luck, don't I? You know what? You're not wrong. Luck point.
Okay.
Let's see. You want to blah, blah, blah. You can spend 1 to roll an additional d20 and you choose which die to use. Yeah. All right. Attack again. Second. 27.
27 will hit.
Let's go.
Why we do what we do, huh? That's a 9.
Okay, cool.
Now,
Second
whatever you
turn.
were about to do. Yeah.
Okay. That brings us to our friend here, the winged robot. The Seeker. Let's see, it's called actually. He's got a winged Seeker. I don't know why it says winged robot there. Let's save that so that you see that. He is going to take 2 steps back, Prince, which will provoke an attack of opportunity if you wish to take it.
I will.
Great.
That will miss.
Okay, and then he is going to just fire his gun straight at you. Once for a 22 to hit.
Uh-huh.
And then he is going to throw that grappling star at you again. But this time at you, Prince. And as it hits the back of your armor, I need to make a strength save, please. This lightning begins to pulse through your armor. You also take 6 radiant from the first shot.
Okay. And what was the save?
Strength, please.
Strength. That's a 25.
Nice. And then he will shoot you again as you resist the effects. 26.
Yep.
And another 22 radiant half to 11. Bubbles, you're up.
All right. Seeing as Sugha got on the gun, I'm gonna get on the other one because why not?
Yep.
I am going to. I can't figure out what's going on with the Nilacanth here. There's too many of them. So I'm gonna shoot this. And can I see the winged seeker now that he's moved backwards, or is it still in the darkness?
Oh, I just done. Can you see the winged seeker? If you have true sight,
I do not, because I need an action to activate.
No,
No.
you cannot.
Okay, so if the darkness is still in the way, I can't see that. I'm shooting the next biggest target,
Okay.
which is the striker or strider.
Yeah.
I guess, whatever.
Strider? Yeah, he's a nice. good
I will
target.
bonus action Hunter's Mark it first, just
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
a little bit extra.
Okay.
And then I will blast it.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
And do I just click on it? Why isn't it working? Oh, here we go. I see it. 18.
An 18 will miss, I'm afraid, as you strike its armored casing. Ding!
26.
Oh, 26 hits.
And all of these will have an extra 3 Hunter's Mark damage as well.
Okay, I think you need to roll Hunter's Mark each time, no?
You want me to roll it each time?
Yeah, please, please.
I'll roll them all. I'll roll them all at the end.
Okay.
Just to make it.
Oh yeah, because it's 2 different pieces. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm happy to take the. I'll do a 3 or 4 or 3 or 4. We'll take the average just to save you switching about. 24 hits, 23 hits, 24 hits, 26 hits. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks. 1 more attack from it. 17 will miss.
I'll luck point. I'll luck point that one.
I'm assuming you'll keep the 17 and not take the crit fail card.
Yeah, you know what? I'm inspired. I'm inspired by my boy. So I'm gonna throw the inspiration on the 17. The D10, D8, D8. There you go. 20,
Nice.
25.
Hey.
It's 5 hits.
How did you like that? Did you like getting shot?
I'm just doing the math. Sorry, I'm going to add everything up and then half it, which works in your favor. Yes, he's resistant to all damage. Not all of that damage was piercing, right? So he's resistant to all of that. No? What was not piercing?
It's all magical in nature.
It's all magical piercing.
Yeah, sure, but it's piercing.
Yep. It's all piercing. Yep.
Yeah, so he is resistant to the damage that sort of dinks into his sort of armor, but yeah, he didn't like that. He's not happy, but he's not dying.
Okay. I will stay on the gun here.
Yeah, cool. That brings us to Biker Bee, who is going to try and shoot at you, Sugha, though you do have cover, half cover, so this will be you have +4 armor class. So that'll miss, and that'll miss. That brings us to our friend the Nikoloth, who is going to. Do you currently have True Sight up?
No.
Bubbles? Okay.
I do not.
So you see all 4 of them sort of swing down at you, and that is a 24 to hit.
That is my AC.
Yeah. Okay.
With the +2 from the animated shield.
Yep. So that's 15 slashing half to 7. That's a 16, which will miss. That's a 17, which will miss. And that's an 11, which will miss. And that's. Oh, hold on. Is mirror image concentration? No. He's going to turn invisible at the end of his turn. Ray, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna focus on this winged seeker, I guess.
Okay.
I will take a couple of shots at him.
Yep.
16, probably miss.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, it's a nat 20.
You also would have
Nice.
advantage on the first roll.
Yes,
Oh, I
you
do. Okay. Well then.
From Silvery Bobs.
Oh right.
Mhm.
Okay. Well then that'll be the advantage.
Okay.
Maximum damage and roll
the
the
damage dice
damage.
again. So roll me your regular damage, and then we'll add the dangerous crit at the maximum damage. Is anything added to this, or is it just like your standard 3D?
Yeah, there's a 3d8 plus 7.
Yeah, sure, but I mean, do you have anything else going on? Any
No.
X's or shenanigans?
No.
No. Okay. So that's plus an additional 48. So that is 68 damage. Obviously halved because he's resistant. But that is a big hit. And you see the creature sort of rock back a little bit. He was not expecting to get hit like that in this fight.
We'll take another one at him.
Yeah. Okay. This one not
this
at
one
advantage.
not at advantage. Yes. That'll probably miss.
That will indeed miss. You know that Prince missed with a 21.
Yes, that's right.
Any bonus action from
No, not yet.
you? Okay. Cool.
I will though move a little bit.
Okay.
Just here.
Yep. Prince, you're up.
Sorry. I'm gonna move here.
Oh, sorry. Yep. Okay.
I am gonna telepathically...
Can I just assume that you moved 5 feet to the right of that, so that you don't blind Sugha while firing a turret?
Both of us. Blind both of us.
Yes, please don't blind both of them while they're firing a turret. Sorry, Prince, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to ask the Winged Seeker why he's doing this.
You'll just get back. My orders are clear.
What are your orders?
Kill you all, take the cargo. It's your time to die. Get on with it.
Who sent you these orders?
He will shoot his gun at you. No, technically we'll wait for his turn for that to happen.
Okay.
You get no further response.
Not very chatty.
No, not in the middle of a fight.
Am I gonna have to jump out or fly over this?
No, you can run straight across it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like a pressurized container, but like it's just a piece of metal to you when you're standing on it. It's just that, you know, as I said, maps don't have land trains. So this looks like an old school Western train. Also,
That's
by the way,
actually,
we should really run an old school Western campaign one day.
I would love that.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Riding horses
Absolutely.
and shooting bitches.
I would love to pull out a fucking southern accent again.
Sorry, Prince, you were changing your mind.
Yes, I'm actually not going to follow this guy. Instead, I'm going to go over here to the edge. I'm going to take my shotgun.
Okay.
I'm going to fire it off at this biker guy.
Yeah, love that.
I'm going to and as I hold the shotgun, my psionic energy starts infusing into the gun.
Okay. Yeah, and as you sort of right
That's
down,
an 8.
you can roll with
18 to
advantage
hit.
against that guy. You are shooting directly downward at him.
Yeah, that's an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Oh, nice. That's 11, and I'll use one of my hit die.
Okay, he is going to use a kinetic shield to try and knock it out the air.
Okay.
But he fails because he gets a 10 on his dex roll.
That's 9 psychic. And
So you see the bullet hit and then his shield come up and as he takes it. So 11 piercing, 9 psychic. You could just give me numbers. I don't need the damage types. It is you're going to see this all the time in Urxos. It's just damage resistance is all. There is just
and
like
then
you are. Yeah.
Yeah, and then another 8.
Okay. For a total of 5 plus 4 plus 8 is 9, 18, 8, 17. No, 13. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And I need it to make a strength save.
Does it not say on melee attacks?
No.
Pro? Doesn't? Okay.
Nope. It's just after with an
8.
attack and deal damage.
And
that's
so
a
when you hit, he
fail?
sort of falls down to the edge of the bike.
Well,
he's clinging
actually-
on, but not by much. Go on.
Well, I actually don't want to knock him prone. Instead, I want to make him move 10 feet in any direction.
Can you ping what you're doing?
Sure.
So I can see the mechanic of it. Oh, this is telekinesis. Yeah, okay, so you're using a bonus action for this.
No.
Oh, no?
No, it's not the leap. It's
Oh,
further
sorry.
down, it's the strike.
When you deal telekinetic thrust, when you deal damage to a target with your psionic strike, can you ping your psionic strike?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah, great, love this. It's force damage, Josh. You keep telling me it's psychic, but it's force.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. My bad.
That's fine. So yeah, he needs to make a strength save, which is an 8.
Yeah, so I was thinking
I'll
if
move
I-
it up to 10 feet. Yeah, so you're going to try and
Yeah, so
shove
can I
off the
knock
bike?
him off the bike? Yes.
Okay, yeah, so as you sort of get it, you see him sort of go off the bike, and he doesn't fall to the ground. You see him sort of get right close to the ground, and then sort of fly back up, but so quickly he's just left behind. He's got a 30-foot flying speed, so he's not going to die, but he's never going to catch you. He's
Okay,
gone.
the bike's just there.
Well, technically yes, but after a while he will call the bike back mentally, and it will go and get him. He's not going to catch up.
So
anytime
for
soon.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, for now he's He's out.
He's out the fight, and you can assume that by the time you've either won or lost, he's either going to go and grab the loot, or he's not going to attack on his own.
Okay, that guy is within 30 feet of me, so I'll shoot him with my second attack.
Your shotgun has a 30-foot range. Nice.
Yes.
Up that.
It sure does.
We're shooting slugs, Jesus.
That's a 17 to hit.
17 misses.
Okay. And then I will bonus action second wind
Okay.
to get back 17 health.
Nice.
And that's my turn.
Okay. This creature leaps over here, and then sort of turns all of its turrets towards you. Prince, he's unimpressed with your knocking his biker out. It's a 29, a 26, and a 29 to hit you.
Yep.
That is...
45.
No, it's not. It's 21 piercing damage. Already halved. Okay, that brings us back to this thug who is going to go all the way back here. He's going to take a disadvantage shot at Sugha. I see in no way that this is going to hit, given you've got half cover, but he's going to give it a go.
If it's a 27 on disadvantage, I'll be heavily impressed.
That's a 17. And that's a 16. That guy's out the fight. That brings us back to this guy, who's now going to move up a little bit, but stays a little bit back. And Ray, he's going to shoot at you.
All right. So this darkness is just doing nothing.
Nothing.
Take it down.
You don't know if this creature can see through it.
Sorry, I'm back. What was that?
Darkness is not
thing?
working for the bikers or the two robots. You don't know if it's working for the demon.
Even if it is, it's a wash. Doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, I'll probably drop it after.
Yeah, totally up to you. Either way, Ray, that is a 26 and a 29 to hit you.
Are those at disadvantage? So that's like
sorry, that's a 26 to hit you.
disadvantage. Yeah, so that hits me.
Okay, and the second one is a natural.
Second one is not a disadvantage.
Oh, that's a shame. It's still a natural one.
Okay.
So, yeah, sorry, I'll do the damage first. You'll take 22 half to 11 radiant damage. And then he doesn't get to add any bonus to his next attack.
Wait, is that a crit I see?
Crit fail.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
No, just crit damage.
Yeah, the 22. Sure.
The 22.
It was 22 out of 24. It was a pretty good roll. Sugha, what you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a good old classic 6 shots into biker number 1 back here.
Okay.
I've been tracking him this entire time. This
Yeah.
motherfucker wouldn't follow.
So he comes down to at him.
I'm just rolling all of my.
That's fine.
Should be 6.
4 hits.
6, so 4 hits. I just rolled another one. Ignore that one. Alright, so you got
it.
1 plus 23.
He is wounded.
43, half to 20.
Yeah, I've got it. You need to half them individually, because otherwise you're doing more damage than you normally would. I don't know why that works. It just does.
Okay.
Yeah,
makes
because
sense.
11 times 11 plus 11 is 22. Halved is 11, but 11 halved to 5 twice is 10. Right? So yeah.
I'm gonna look at Prince and I'm just gonna be like, yo, that was sick as fuck. Holy shit. Consider yourself inspired.
Do more. Winged Seeker. Gonna throw that grappling star, but this time at you, Prince, again. I need that strength save.
Yep. Strength. That's a net 20.
Nice.
For a 30.
Yep, and then he's gonna shoot at you twice. An 18 and a 19.
Yep, both hit.
Both hit.
18's my AC.
Oh, rough. Not a good time to be you. 8 radiant followed by 14 radiant.
Already halved? Or...
Yeah, you're already halved. Bubbles.
Salty, do you have is your Ioun Stone on right now? You have
It is, but it's only at the end of an hour that it heals, so it's really not that useful.
Oh, I thought it was every turn. Okay.
It heals 15 at the end of every hour.
Good luck. All right. Well, I see my boy Sugha shooting at this one guy, really trying to kill him, and I'm just gonna follow suit. And
Hell yeah.
You're gonna take out the monks. Monks? Is that what I would call monks?
Well, can I drop concentration at any time on?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah, let's drop it. Like no.
All right.
Okay.
Can I? But do I? Yeah, I think I can. I'm gonna bonus action. No, it's only after he dies. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna shoot that guy.
Yeah, cool. Brrr.
Wait, who did you cast Hunter's Mark on?
The Strider. That's why I figured out if I had to.
Well, Darkness gone.
Wow, what a mess. I will use a luck point on that 12. Roll again.
Do one more roll.
All right. And then, so we'll do that.
You can fire that last attack at someone else. He died before your last attack.
So that goes back to the
Strider.
Striker.
Okay, go ahead and give me the
darkness is gone.
Hunter's Mark damage.
And I'm going to add an extra with my Astral Spark as a Giff. I'm going to go ahead and add an extra 3 damage onto that.
Is he also your favorite foe?
No, that is concentration, so I can only do Hunter's Mark.
Oh, I forgot. So I'm so sorry. I should have told you about this right at the beginning of you saying you roll Ranger. We do not make you maintain concentration on favorite foe. I think it's stupid and makes it totally pointless.
It does.
Yeah.
So I have a bonus action. Can I just throw that on him?
I don't think it's a bonus action. I think it's a free action. So yes, you can give me it this turn. I'm sorry I didn't tell you earlier. But yes, you can go ahead and give me it for this guy.
There you go.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's one of those rules that, like, I think if you were playing a really strict game where all the magic users didn't get any magic items until, like, really late on, then it wouldn't be so bad.
Well, Hunter's Mark is like the ranger, like, thing you always use, right? So
but it just brings it so useless. Cool. Is that you done?
Done. I'm staying on the gun.
That brings us to Mr. B, Bike 2 over here. And he realizes he can't hit Sugha. So he's going to sort of come up here and then attempt to hit Prince.
I gotta throw some heal. Oh, I got the cure.
24 and a 25 will definitely hit. So the first one already halved is a 4 radiant damage. And the second one will be a 5 radiant damage. Bubbles, you can't see invisibility right now, can you?
No, sir.
Okay. 4 Nikolos are going to reappear, and as they do so, the axe is lying on the ground, and they are going to slash at you with 2 claws. Only one of those gets advantage, though. So that's the first one is coming to advantage, which is going to be 24 to hit.
That is my AC. Am I high enough level ranger yet where unseen creatures don't have advantage on me?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think that's one level.
16 slashing damage, half to 8. I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Luck point. Last luck point.
Nice.
I don't like this.
I hate lucky.
Nice.
Yep. So you save, and then he's going to slash you again. But miss. And then he's going to slash you again. But miss. And then he's going to slash you again. But miss. Then he's going to get really angry at you. Until he hasn't got any innate spellcasting anymore because darkness is pointless. So he is literally just going to teleport to the other side of you. That is all he's going to do. He's really annoyed about it. But he's going to teleport here.
Oh boy.
Ray, I will tell you that this means there is a creature within 5 feet of you.
That's right.
Unless you do not see illusions, at which point it might be different.
No, I think I do.
Yeah, cool. Okay. So Ray, there is a creature within 5 feet of you, so any ranged attacks will be at disadvantage. This creature is not incapacitated. Do as you please.
Well, I'm going to bonus action Hex not Hex, Hexblade's Curse on the Strider.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna move down, and I'll eat the attack of opportunity if it like.
It does not make an attack of opportunity.
Oh, interesting.
You may guess that because it has machine guns that all fire at once, they're currently in the process of reloading, so he doesn't actually have anything to attack you with. Oh, yes, he does. I'm so sorry.
I'm in the Nikolau's, but...
He has a slam attack. That's a 32 to hit.
What?
So he's just going to shoulder you. I completely forgot about this. It's 29 bludgeoning, half to 14. You would assume that he can only use one of those in a turn, whereas the machine gun fires 4 times, which is why I forgot it existed, because why would I ever do it in a turn? Yeah.
And we will try to hit this thing.
Mm-hmm. Just a reminder, if you do wish to move to like here, you could take cover from the creature at the end of your turn.
Oh, sure.
I don't know if you've got that much movement speed, but just letting you know.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do. That first attack will miss, though, obviously.
Okay. I don't know what it was, but sure, I believe you.
16 or something.
And we'll miss.
And an 18.
28 will hit.
Sorry, 28, for 19 radiant damage.
You okay?
James, quick question for you.
Yep.
Sorry, that's going to be 20, plus an additional 3 necrotic, I think.
Okay.
Did the Strider hit him as it was walking, like going past, or is it hitting him from where it is right now?
He was in its range and took an opportunity attack when it walked away. When the Ray walked this way.
So like 10 feet?
Well, he hit it in melee range. He hit it here.
Okay.
While Ray was here, and then Ray moved back.
Yeah, no, it's not because I'm questioning anything. I just want to see if I can do something.
Oh, do you need to be within 30 feet? You're within 30 feet of the original attack.
No. I want to do something regarding that attack and that Strider.
Okay.
But it's not my turn, so... Yeah,
right, sorry. Okay, cool. Right,
I was just trying to figure out what his range was on that move.
Yep.
I'll move here, and then my turn.
Okay. You do not get 2 attacks?
I missed the first one. With a 16?
Yes, you did.
And then
sorry.
the second one was
keep trying to give you guys extra attacks, don't I? Prince!
You're allowed.
Do a thing!
You're allowed.
I'm gonna ask this biker guy who sent the orders. Who did they get the orders from?
Do you speak to him telepathically?
Yes.
You receive no response.
What about the dog?
The dog? The robot?
Yeah, this guy. Yeah.
He just goes, silence, mortal! Out loud.
Rude. Okay, that's fine.
Are there any other NPCs you would like to chat with?
Well, gotta get get some kind of information.
I like it.
The devil seems friendly. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
this guy's
so many of them.
The devil's
What if
very
all 4
chatty.
talk back to me?
Yeah.
I will shoot at the biker guy.
Okay, cool.
That's a 17 to hit.
He will attempt to deflect the projectile. Where is he? Here he is. Pew! That's a 25! He sort of raises his kinetic shield and pew, knocks it out the sky. But he does leave himself vulnerable to the second hit.
What do you mean vulnerable? You mean like because it's just
Josh.
reaction?
Yeah, he can't use a reaction again.
You have
Inspiration.
Yeah, how much is it?
8.
It's a D8, but I
You
don't use it retrospectively. Because then I might change what I did retrospectively, and that'll annoy everyone. So just make a second attack, and remember you have...
Oh, that was just a reminder for him.
Okay. I will use it with this one.
Well, depending on what you roll, obviously. You can see what you roll.
Okay.
Oh, but you rolled in that 20, you're not going to use your bardic inspiration, are you?
No. That's a 17 altogether.
That'll hit.
With the bardic.
That'll hit.
Okay. That's 10 plus a d10 of my hit die for 9 plus a d8 of my psionic die, which is 5, and I needed to make a strength saving throw.
It's a 19.
That will pass.
Okay.
Um,
Any bonus action? A reminder that you do have potions. And I know that you don't have a face, but you can just pour it inside.
What kind of potions?
So I think they're called Supreme. I think there were 12d8 plus 12d4 plus something.
Oh, Supreme.
Wait, sorry. We have potions?
Yeah. You were given them at the beginning of the when you went down into
Supreme.
I was ready to accept death soon.
How many do we have?
3 each.
3. Okay, great.
Yeah, you were given them at the beginning of the second episode, I think. Maybe I brushed over it real quick. Helen gave them to you.
I don't know.
Okay,
Any of us remember that? I remember you talking about it last session, but I was like, potions.
Oh, that's a lot of dice. I'll
kind
pop
of
one of
healing
those.
potion is it?
3 each. Supreme.
Oh wow! Oh
It's
fuck!
a
Had
nice
I known,
chunk of change.
had I
there.
known, I would have been using these things.
I couldn't shoot
Well,
arrows at you guys because that guy's shooting them out of the air. So I couldn't.
Hey, only
Oh,
once.
yeah, I'm done.
I know,
Can
but like
take one
you
on
just
that
use
turn
the
that I'd never used the bonus action.
Sure, why not? You know how much I hate
it's fine,
changing
no,
things
no.
backwards, but
No,
in
no, no,
this
no, no,
particular
it's fine.
situation, you've just taken your turn. So yes.
It's fine. It's fine.
No, you just
No, I
took
used
your
it on my
turn.
last. I took it on. I used the bonus.
Oh, you want to go back around? Fuck off. Okay. Prince, what else are you doing? Is that you done?
Yeah, that's me done.
Okay, it's Strident time. Nobody got into melee range of this dude, so he's really happy about that. And he's just gonna line his sights up on Prince. Bam. He shoots once, and then he flings sideways a slowing aura. I need a wisdom save, please, from Rainbow and Wait, can I get this on all 3 of you?
No,
Find
thank you.
out. He has a slowing field. Don't think it's gonna hit. Oh, that's definitely gonna get all of you without getting. Yeah, love that. Without hitting the Nikoloth. I'm gonna wisdom save from the 3 of you, please. Don't forget you roll with advantage because you are, you have temporal mind. Don't fail, guys.
That's a
16.
14.
Oh, we're definitely gonna fail.
Bubbles, you're fine. Ray, you're fine. Sugar, you suck.
Lucky am I?
Lucky are you? Maybe. One more of the dice.
Oh,
Be a 14 again.
You are slowed. You're under the effect of slow. I think I can just click that, and it might bring it to the page. Nope. Bang. Yeah. So basically, -2 to your armor class, -2 to dex saves. Can't use reactions on your turn. You may choose between an action or a bonus action, but not both. Cannot make more than 1 attack during a turn. Do not worry though. That does not apply to the machine gun. It is not slowed. You are. So if you were to attack, you'd only have 1 attack, but you may fire the machine gun. You just can't take a bonus action. Okay.
I've been doing that anyway.
Yep. And then he's going to carry on shooting Prince because he likes this. Shooting Prince. 29 to hit you, dealing 6 piercing damage. A 25 to hit you, dealing 8 piercing damage, and a 26 to hit you, dealing minimum 4 piercing damage. That brings us to this old Biker 3 from Biker Grove, and he's going to rifle at you, Prince, once for 16, which will miss, and then once at Rainbow, who has half cover. That's it.
Also a disadvantage.
Okay. Why?
So I have a cloak of displacement, so every turn it resets. But if I get hit once,
Doesn't it reset on
cancels
your
it for the rest
turn?
of the turn. Yeah. So I just had my turn recently.
Oh, of course you did. Yeah, cool. Sorry, forgot about that. You just got slowed, nothing else. So that's a 28 to hit you. You get +4 armor class from your cover, bringing you up
Nice,
to,
nice.
what is that, 26, even though
26.
you've got the shield in front of you?
Yeah.
Sucks to be you. Go ahead and
It does.
take 9 radiant damage.
Wow.
That is already halved. Sugar, you're up.
Alright, I will once again do such a magical thing. So incredible, so wonderful, so great. I will fire 6 shots
Okay.
from this machine gun at this Strider because it's pissed me off.
Okay, cool.
You know. Dos. Tres. Cuatro. Cinco. Seis.
Okay, the 22, the 17 will miss. The 22, when it comes at him, you just see this force he'll blast out. It repels the bullet back. Give me an Arcana check. If you are proficient in Tinker's tools, you can roll at advantage. I don't know why you'd be proficient in Tinker's. Okay. You get the impression that might have had a slightly different effect if it had happened to a spell, but you don't know what. It does block the 22, but the 23 and the 24 will hit, so give me 2 instances of damage, please.
7.
Mm-hmm.
11.
Okay. Cool.
7, 11.
Yeah, you're doing all right. No bonus action for you, no movement speed, because you are slowed. But at the end of your
I
time,
will take a wisdom save.
you may make a wisdom save. Yes, exactly.
With advantage, yes.
Why?
Because
Natural
we have
effect.
advantage.
Oh, yeah. You just get advantage flat. Yes, of course. Sorry, forgot about that. You can do it.
That is a 20.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's go.
You are no longer
Yay.
slowed. That brings us to our neighborhood robot, who is literally holding 2 of the coolest reactions ever, just waiting for one of you to do something, and none of you seem to want to do it.
Oh no.
So that brings us to him. He's going to grappling star you, Prince. I need that strength save again.
That's a 17.
Yeah, okay, that is a success. And then he's going to shoot at you. Once for a 15 and once for a 17, which will miss. Bubbles.
Booze.
All right. I'm just gonna. So this guy is this mirror image demon is just right in front of me.
Oh yeah.
Correct? All right. I'm gonna just start spraying and praying
Okay.
in his general direction and try to just get
Yeah.
rid of some of these mirror images. I
Okay,
don't think I
so
can-
because of the distance from him to you, he will have a lower armor class because you are placing a machine gun up against his chest.
Right.
Yes, the machine gun
but
does not
but
get disadvantage.
disadvantage.
No, the machine gun
Yeah.
does not get disadvantage.
Oh, great.
Cool.
Oh, this fucking hits. What is
This
this?
is just the battle music you've got to look forward to in the whole campaign. You did manage to miss with an 11, but I do have 5... Oh, and a 13. But I do have 4 attacks there that hit. The first one he is going to roll a d20 against. Wow, that's what he needed. Second one he rolls a d20 against and fails, and the third one he rolls a d20 against and succeeds. So I need 2 hits, please, and he only has 2 mirror images remaining. Oh, technically 1, I guess. It's him and a mirror.
Great. That is the end of my turn.
I need some damage.
Oh,
You rolled
8 and
it
a
with,
9.
It rolled automatically.
Oh,
Eight-
okay.
8 and a 9.
8 and a 9,
By the last 2
fantastic.
hits.
This is the first creature that's not resistant to piercing. So it'll take it a full 17 damage. It doesn't like it. It's not impressed.
Yeah, how do you like it? How
yeah.
do you like it, demon?
Speak Abyssal or Infernal? That was in Abyssal.
I do speak Abyssal.
Fantastic. What he basically said was, fuck off.
I say something rude about his mother in Abyssal back to him. And my turn.
I will eat you.
That's
Yeah,
what
cool.
That's what your mom said too.
Oh my! This
Whoa,
biker
whoa,
here
whoa.
is going to
Spicy.
move out a little bit. He's going on a wide flank. And Sugha, he goes once for you. He is going to expend both his attacks to have advantage to hit you. So this is a sharp shooter effect, but not the plus 10 damage one. That being said, it was shit, and he missed. And he's really sad about it, and he's gonna drop back a little bit to cry.
King.
Okay, that brings us to the Nikoloth, who once again is gonna bring those claws forward on you, Bubbles, and force swipes at you. He's now got a personal grudge against you, so every attack is gonna be against you. I've got a 23 to hit.
That's a miss.
A 23 miss.
24 is my AC.
Okay, cool. 26 will hit you. I need a Constitution saving throw, please. As you take 11 slashing damage, half to 5. Yeah, that is a fail. You will take an additional 5 necrotic damage as he opens up. You can half that to 2. As he opens up a wound inside you, a fiendish wound. You know that this damage will continue until it is healed. Next one is a 21, which will miss you. And I think that's 4 attacks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
That was.
Okay. And then he is. I do have one more innate spell, but I don't see what I'm going to do with detect magic, so we'll pass it over to Rainbow Ray Sparkles. See what he's got in his locker.
Yeah, so Ray is going to take one of these potions.
Is he? Imagine that!
Very badly.
Whoa!
And it goes.
I'll take it. 49.
Great roll.
49 healing. Oh, that
As you
might
drink
mean-
that, the Strider just goes, "You are delaying the inevitable."
Oh, fuck
What?
this Strider.
What might it mean? You said that might mean,
nothing.
and I brutally interrupted you with a robot. No.
Another thing. Yeah, I'm gonna take my attacks at the
Okay,
Strider.
it is assumed that you will step away from the cover, take your shots,
Yes.
and then step back into the cover, but you don't have to move
Correct.
your token, that's fine. Go, give it some choo choo choo.
Choo choo, choo choo. Oh, probably miss. Second attack. Though.
16 will miss. Are you not inspired? No.
No, I used that.
It's
I used
bubbles
that.
and you've used yours. Okay.
I used
27 will hit.
27 will hit.
Yeah.
And that'll be 20 radiant damage because
Nice.
of Hexblade Curse.
Oh, not 102, just 10. Okay.
Darn, damn.
Right? Yeah, that's what I.
Anything else?
I guess I can't do anything else right now, so I'll stay here behind cover.
So you should, Prince. How's that purple ring?
Concentration.
Your turn.
check for him.
I'm gonna walk up to Strider
Yo ho. Here he goes.
and hit him with my great axe.
Okay.
Not great weapon master though, because I think
Okay.
it's got high AC.
Oh, hi-ish.
That's a 29 to hit.
Yes, that hits. And you would assume might have hit with Great Weapon Master too.
That's 19 plus a d10 from my hit die, which is 3, plus a d8 from my side die, which is 8, and then I needed to make a strength saving throw. I'll be prone.
It cannot. Oh, it can. It's the wrong creature. But it is a 17 to save.
Okay, that's fine. And then I'll attack again.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Nice. That's 20 plus a d10 from my hit die,
Okay.
which is a
Nice.
9.
Good, respectable damage.
And then I will bonus action take another potion.
Okay.
And then that's my turn.
Stop. I will end you. And it is going to leap. Boom. As it leaps down here, I need a dex save from Rainbow and Bubbles, please. You may make an attack and then you get it. Prince, you can swing a weapon.
Okay. I'll Great Weapon Master.
Great. So you should.
That's a 17.
17 will miss, sadly. You are inspired? I think.
I don't think so, not since
No,
the first
he
time.
used it on an attack.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
you
only
did
gave
already?
me it
Okay.
once. Yeah.
Cool. I need a dex save from Rainbow, please. I've got one from Bubbles, but not from Rainbow.
Sorry.
As he lands. Wait, are you flying? You hovering?
Yeah,
Or
like hovering, like
holding onto the
off the
turret,
ground.
I guess, so that you can stay moving quickly enough, because otherwise the train's just going to leave, right? Okay, you don't need to make it. As the whole train shakes, Bubbles, you hold your ground. You're quite difficult to knock over with a bit of vibrating floor. But then he is going to slam into you, which is only a 17 to hit.
Ooh.
That's pretty bad. And then he is going to move back. You may attack of opportunity him if you really want.
Both of them?
With what?
Oh, can I?
I don't
attack
know.
off
Have you got a
two?
melee? Either one of you, if you have a melee weapon.
So I have I have Warcaster actually.
Oh, great. Yeah, cantrip him.
So I can cantrip him, and I will Eldritch Blast him.
I love the idea that Bubbles is so well trained that he's firing the machine gun with one hand, and as this creature comes out his way, just short sword in the side, and he carries on firing. Like, you can't take me down! Ray, you missed.
I don't even turn around. I don't even turn. I'm facing the other guy. I don't turn around. I just stab him.
Why are you running with advantage? Oh, because it's Eldritch Blast, so you get all three, or all
It's
two.
just two.
Yeah, so a 22 will hit, a 27 will hit. And he is your favorite foe. So that's 8, 9, 12, 6, 10, 11. He's wounded.
Alright.
Sick.
Foolish choice. And with that, all 4 machine guns look at you, Bubbles, and wait till their next turn. It's the biker's thug over here. Bike 3, I'm just going to put him here. Bike 3 is going to pull up a little bit. And Bubbles, he's going to shoot at you.
Bring it on.
That's a 24 and a 16.
24 hits.
Cool. You'll take 10 radiant, half to 5, and Sugha, your turn.
Yeah, I'm really bored of this turret. I'm gonna step up right here onto these Nikoloths, and I'm just gonna punch the ever-living shit out of them.
Yeah, it's your job. Do it. Great. Gives Rainbow something to do next turn.
So let's
Yes.
go with first one's a 16 to hit.
Does he have flanking with me?
Yes. A 16.
Advantage, baby.
You roll with advantage.
And then that's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, okay, I can't tell you if it hits until I roll a d20. I still don't know because I don't know this spell very well. It's 6 and 8 and 11. Pew! You hit the duplicate. And it's died. Mirror image is down.
And I'm gonna reposition myself this way.
Sorry, an extra 3 damage to the Strider. Sorry,
Okay.
James.
Love that for you.
And I will once again swing at this gentleman. A 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
Fantastic. That will deal 10 damage.
Okay.
And I would like for him to... Uno momento, make sure that I got this right. Oh, he doesn't even get a choice. I'm going to push him 5 feet.
Okay.
That way.
He is flying. Just a
I
reminder.
still push him.
Yep, just a reminder, he is flying, so knocking him off
He has
is not going to help you.
He has a
You don't know.
145 flight
You don't
speed.
know, but you did see him teleport earlier.
James,
Yeah.
now that the duplicates have gone, can I use my reaction to ask the Nikoloth a question?
You can just ask the Nikoloth a question.
Who sent you the odd?
He literally just points at the Strider.
Oh my gosh, this is just
And-
getting...
Not the
As a-
Strider, sorry, the Wing Seeker. This is his commander.
Oh.
Bonus action. I
You get a
will
second
look-
attack as well, no? Oh, you did. Sorry, you hit them. Yeah, carry on.
As a bonus action, I will look at Bubbles and I'll say, "Burr," and he will be inspired.
Yeah.
Bubbles just-
Is that you done?
That will be my turn.
Okay, this guy is tired of being ignored. So he's going to come over here, literally 5 foot away from you, Sugha, and is then going to rifle you once. And then he's going to send a grappling star at you. 27 to hit first of all.
37 hits.
18 radiant damage, half to 9. And then he is going to throw an arc star at Bubbles. Bubbles, I need a strength saving throw, please, as this star hits you in the back of the neck and this sort of lightning shocks down you.
As a very dense Giff, I do have advantage on these.
Yep.
James,
Mhm.
did he pass me to take a...
No.
Oh, okay.
No, he glided glacially.
19.
Yeah, that's cool. That's fine. And then Sugha. A 23 to hit you.
That'll hit.
Being an additional 21, half to 10 radiant. And he's going to action surge. He's really, really tired of being ignored. 23 to hit you.
Really throw it.
Another 23 radiant, half to 12. Half to 11, sorry. And then, just because you keep talking to him, Prince, he's going to turn around. I haven't forgotten about you.
I talked to him once.
Yeah, you annoyed him. But a 17 will miss. Bubbles, you're up.
Yep.
I just put. I assume that as Sugha pushed this guy directly onto the barrel of the gun,
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to keep firing.
Yep, 6 into the Nikolov.
Actually, bonus action. I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark this guy instead.
You're going to move your Hunter's Mark to him,
We're going
yeah?
to give him all the
Okay.
damage. Jeez. 2. I think 2 hit.
Yeah, 2 hit.
Oh, I have a D8 that I can add onto the 13.
Then that one will hit.
All right. So 3 hit. That's a D8. This is the Hunter's Mark.
Yep,
Plus
I've just
favored
taken the
foe.
damage of the highest one.
Hunter's Mark plus favored foe plus 1 more Astral Spark. I got 1 more of those left. It's all
Okay,
good.
creature is severely wounded.
And then bonus action, I will, since I can't do anything else, I will drink my potion. And that's it.
I'm afraid you've used your bonus action this turn
Oh, I did use
to
Hunter's
move
Mark.
Hunter's Mark. Yes.
Goodbye, boys.
That brings us to Biker B. Rainbow, you don't quite have cover from him. He's going to shoot up at you, but it will be with disadvantage. That's double 2s. And that's 18 on you, Sparks. This Nikolov is going to reach over the barrel at you, Bubbles, and once again begin slashing at you.
Careful, it's hot.
He doesn't give a shit. And that is going to be... Ooh. Gets a nat 1. He can only attack with 1 hand next turn. Do you think he'll get... This is the problem, he's using claws. Do you think he'll get an
using
attack?
claws, yeah.
Do you think he'll get a next turn? Let's find out. And then that is
Not if I'm alive.
20 to hit you.
Miss.
Nice.
A
I'm just hitting him in the
27
face
to
with the
hit
gun.
you. I need a further Constitution saving.
That one is going to hit.
Yeah.
All right, first con save is for that, and the second one is for concentration.
Okay. Or is a success? That is
Hunter's
a
Mark
success.
goes down.
Oh, rough.
That's fine.
Yeah, and then you will take a total of 6 plus 2, 8 slashing damage. Then I think that's the last hit. 17 was miss. Sparkles, Ray, Rainbow.
Ray is going to hop into this turret, man.
Yeah.
And
He's
I'm
slowly
going
sort
to...
of- give me an athletics check. Let's see how fast this turret turns.
Oh,
You are a very
Let's
small
see.
creature. You
not very
Yeah.
fast.
just about at the end of your turn, you just get it in place just before it goes brrr. Let's see. What are you shooting at?
I'm going to shoot at the Strider.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck this
He
guy.
loves it.
Let me get into the extra here. 6 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
There's 1.
Oh, yeah. That hits. Does your hex thing apply
just
every hit?
Just me.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
It's on damage.
Okay. Miss.
Oh, and I actually crit on 19s as well. But I don't know if that applies to like the turret.
Why not? You guys are getting fucked.
Oh, that's gonna be a miss for sure.
Yep. 20 hits.
Okay. How many hits? How many? One, two, three, four.
I need one more attack.
One more attack. Not a great round.
Nope. 2 hits from you.
And 2 hits.
Can I have the necrotic damage?
It's actually not necrotic damage, just this 3 bonus damage, so it's,
Okay.
it's of the same type.
Oh, it's 3 every time.
Yeah,
Okay.
plus 3 to hit.
Yeah.
It's not like normal hex.
Yeah, got you.
It's a different. It's different from normal hex. That's
Second
correct.
creature turn.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Prince.
Yes, I will shoot the Nikolov.
Nice. Can you do that from that range?
Nice sniper.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
That is a 17 to hit.
17 will miss, I'm afraid.
Okay, and the second one. That's a 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Okay.
AC discovered, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
Side
8
quest complete.
damage plus a d10, which is 5, plus a side die, which is 3.
Okay.
And a strength save.
Nap 1.
I'm going to push him 10 feet off the edge.
Yep. Cool.
And then that's my turn.
Okay, that brings us to our
I
friend,
think,
the Strider.
That fall damage definitely killed that guy.
He's
I'm
flying.
going to come over here, sorry.
Not when he's prone.
He's not. No, it's prone or knocked back.
Oh, okay.
both.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's going to bring us to Strider. And the Strider is going to look at Bubbles and wish him goodbye.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh.
And then miss. And miss.
Oh.
And hit. And crit.
Oh.
Not likely.
So 12 piercing after 6 on the first one. Are you silvering bababsing him?
I will be silvering the bar.
Thank the gods! He will force your reaction and reflect it back at you. And he'll take the advantage.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah, he has a spell reflect. He's been waiting this long for that.
Wait, is that his reaction?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Okay.
Yeah. But he's been waiting so long to reflect a spell back at someone. So the crit will deal an additional 21, half to 10.
Wait, so James, question for you.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't use the advantage, correct? It's on his next attack next turn?
Sure.
Fantastic. Thank you for telling me.
That brings us to our little friend, the biker, who's going to shoot up at Sugha. He's going to put both his attacks into getting advantage on this one shot. And miss anyway. Sugha, you're up.
I am going to look at the Strider.
Okay.
And I am going to cast Antagonize.
Okay.
I will need a Wisdom saving throw out of the Strider.
Okay, can you ping the spell for me?
I would love to.
With advantage, he got a 3.
Okay, so he's going to take 44 damage. 13. And how long is his range? You said it's 15.
5. I did tell you that on his turn. A slam.
5.
It might be 5. It's it's 5 feet.
So he's not in range of anything, so that sadly doesn't let me do anything.
Nice, but it gives him disadvantage on the attack roll next.
But now he has disadvantage on that next
Yep.
attack instead.
Love that. Cool.
And as my bonus action for this turn, I'm going to slurp that fucking juice down.
Okay. Is that conclude your turn?
And I'll do that as I quit my turn.
That brings us to the Seeker. The Seeker, noting Prince is a little close, is going to leap up and fly, and he will provoke an opportunity attack from you, Prince.
Yep. That'll miss.
Okay. He will then shoot at Bubbles, seeing that Bubbles is looking low. 30 to hit you?
30 will.
Thought it might. You'll take 19 radiant, half to 9, and it's your turn.
We're getting in the danger zone here, but it's my turn.
You will
so
notice
this
that he
guy-
appears unharmed.
So this devil is just floating by the side of the train currently.
Yeah, he's waiting for his turn.
Well, no, he's not, because I'm gonna blast.
He's
the hell
currently in the process of falling and flying.
He's in the process of getting blasted.
Yeah, he's kind of flapping back and trying to beat his wings to keep up. Yeah.
He is my favorite foe, but I'm not gonna cast. I'm not gonna Hunter's Mark him again.
Didn't you move it to him like 2 turns ago?
I
Yeah,
don't.
so he gets down.
He
as
lost
well, damage.
concentration.
Oh, you did, didn't you? Yes. Okay, cool.
Do I have proficiency in these? I don't have proficiency on any of these guns.
On the turret. It's assumed that everyone has proficiency, which is why you've got a plus
Okay,
8.
then you should all be adding plus.
No, like it's just like it sort of assumes that anyone can use it, but nobody gets like.
Okay, so you don't get to. I mean, but by proficient, I mean we don't get to add our bonus.
No, you just a straight.
That's
plus
why
8.
we're missing so many of these, by the way.
Well, plus 8 isn't bad.
Yeah, I mean I'm plus like
plus
12.
I
sure.
got plus 10 only.
But that's fine. That's doing more damage, so it's worth.
You have killed him with the first hit, I think. Yes, you killed him with the first hit, which was the second attack.
All right, will you let me swing my thing, or should I just keep blasting?
No, you can swing it to someone else.
All right.
Or would you want the rest of the attacks to go out?
I think about continue blasting him, but I don't. And I'll blast the Strider instead.
So the 18 will miss, the 27 will hit, the 9 you will have a card for, and the 25 will hit. So it's 2 hits, and your first one is not a bow or a crossbow, so nothing goes wrong. So I've got 13, 9, 22, 11. Yep, okay. Cool.
I'll do a potion, and then that's the end button.
That brings us to this guy, who is going to move up to get an angle, and then take his pop at Prince. Wrong creature. That's a 30 and a 13. I assume one of those hits. 8 radiant damage. Ray.
Well, I had my barrel trained on the Strider anyway, so I might as well just keep fucking shooting at him.
Okay.
Oh, so close.
It's remarkable that that turret has not crit once for any of you. That's mad.
Oh, that's crit.
Hey!
There you go. Hey!
Hey.
You just
Hey.
brought that into existence.
So quadruple damage. That seems quite brutal. So roll me the damage, please.
The damage on that was 23.
Non-crit. 13. Oh yeah, plus
13.
Plus the 10, which is 23. Times by 4 is 92. Halved is 46. This creature is severely wounded, looking on his last legs.
Did they lose the eye?
Yeah, 2 of them have gone out. A bit off balance. You've still got 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Oh. It's brutal.
Oh, that is a crit.
That's a crit.
Oh, you crit on a 19?
He's got 19.
Yeah, I crit a 19 on the Strider, yeah.
Oh,
Because
how
of
brutal.
Hex Blade.
This one will do maximum damage, and he can't speak! He can't even wish you goodbye! You just fucked him up!
Ask him a question now.
As this creature sort of... and it winds down and then just tumbles off the edge. At that point, the Winged Seeker is going to fly down along the train, going out of your current vision. Prince, what's the plan?
Oh, can I have taken my last attack on the Seeker as he flew away?
Yeah, why not?
Yay.
Just because I'd love to use his reaction.
Ah, that one.
No, none of you can hit him. Oh, nat 1. Off that for you.
Oh no.
The bowstring still doesn't break.
Yes.
If the weapon
Prince,
broke on the...
what doing?
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over here and shoot down at this biker guy.
Okay, go ahead.
That's a 15.
15 will miss.
Yep. And then the second one.
Get out of here.
That says 17.
17 hits. He is going to attempt to knock the bullet out the air with his reaction. With his deflect projectile. That's that one. He fails. Yep.
Cool. That's 8 plus my last hit die, which is a 7, plus my last psi die, which is a 5, and I need it to make a strength saving throw.
Got it. That's an 8. 11, sorry.
That's a fail. I will knock him off of his bike.
That's spike 3.
Yes.
Yes.
Love that.
You see him tumbled, and this guy actually tumbles straight to the ground, like rolls and just boom, boom, bounces.
Nice. He
is dead.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna step away from the edge in case this guy tries to hook me over.
Okay. That brings us to. Oh, did I skip a turn on something? Nope. That brings us to Sugha.
You know what? It might be much too late for this, but I'm entirely worthless at this point. For dramatic effect, ladies and gentlemen, I will whip out my axe, as Bubble calls it, and I will shred the most incredible battle song you've ever heard in your life.
Yeah, so all of you will have your movement speed increased by 10, your armor class increased by 1, you get a bonus to attack rolls of +2.
What was this at the beginning of the fight?
I was on the turret.
You're shooting a turret.
Jeez.
The Seeker will continue on downwards. He then, you see him like literally pull up part of the cart to get into, part of the carriage to get into the pharmaceuticals.
I wasn't done.
Oh no.
I mean,
Bubbles, it's your
okay,
turn.
we're done.
I
Sugar wasn't done. Sugar
I was
wasn't done.
gonna
sorry.
inspire. Yeah.
Oh, of course, you get a bonus action. Yeah, sorry, apologies.
For my trusted friend to snipe down this motherfucker, I look at the best sniper in our group, Bubbles. Stop him.
How far away is he?
7 carriages. So that is. I can't see what that said. Sorry.
Carriage on to carriage.
735 feet.
All
Cool.
right.
With a sniper rifle.
You can chase him.
Unfortunately, the longbow has a max range of 600.
You can chase him.
I mean,
Yeah, plus 10 movement speed.
I mean, we're gonna talk to the group like, who cares about this one little biker? We're going to get that guy, right? We're chasing after him. Yeah.
But can we even catch up to him? By the time we get there, he'll...
Yeah, because he's in the middle of putting
gone.
stuff. He's in the middle of like trying to break his way in. He's not running away.
Oh, I thought he already broke.
No,
it,
he's like
sorry.
pulling it up very slowly.
Oh, then yeah, definitely.
You can chase him,
All
Bubbles.
right. Yeah. Then, assuming I can't shoot him with the gun that I'm currently on, I will chase him. I will chase him down. So I have 45 feet of movement. You said I have plus 10, so I have 45 feet of movement. It's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
So I will use movement and then dash action to move 90 feet down. And that would still put him, I think, out of my range.
Yep. I put you sort of being able to see him for now. But yes, you are.
Yep. So I am 90 feet down.
We'll
I
come
am
to you
610 feet away from him, I guess.
Yep.
You don't get the extra 10 movement speed once you move out of my 30-foot range.
Okay. Well,
I
so
don't
then
think that's true.
It is. 60 feet, but...
Yeah, we have to be within 60 feet of you. So I would get it I used the 10 feet.
Yeah, use the 10 feet for
10
the first
feet,
half,
like,
and then yeah.
Sure. So
20 feet of while in...
Sorry, that's not correct. It says, when you cast this spell, choose any number of allies within 60 feet of you.
Oh, yeah.
Creatures affected by this spell have their speed increased, their AC increased, and gain a +2.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I thought it was within range.
Okay.
No. They don't have to stay in range.
Then yeah, that's as far as I can run. So that's...
Okay. That brings us to our biker, who is going to... Oh, Bubbles is... our biker is going to shoot up a prince. Bam. 20 to hit. And bam, 2 a 23 to hit. 5 radiant, followed by... followed by 3 radiant. Ray.
Sorry, I was just in the bathroom. What did I miss? Why is
Bubbles has chased a winged assassin, or a winged seeker down the train.
down into the train?
No, like along.
Oh, down
Yeah.
along the train. Got
Towards the back.
I'm gonna try to take this biker out
Okay.
with the turret.
Okay.
So MK2. Wow. Miraculous. You wanna deal me the card, James?
I am.
Oh, nice.
If this attack
Bow.
was made with a bow, it's not a bow. Stop that.
That's bad.
Stop doing the magic one. Yeah, go. Keep
You're gonna have
going.
to change that for the
It won't be in the next one.
17.
You have +2 to all your attacks too.
Yeah, plus
You
2.
do.
Yeah,
so it's a
yeah,
19.
so
Yeah.
19.
He's going to attempt to knock that out of the air. And he's going to succeed with a 27.
I don't
Amazing.
think he is really.
No, he's going to succeed with a 27.
Is he?
Yeah.
I feel like I could make him not.
You can silvery barbs it if you really want.
I would love to. Silver barbs.
Yeah, he's going to fail.
Oh,
Advantage
and
to
Prince,
Ray
take
on his
your
next... Oh,
advantage.
okay. Yeah, cool, that makes sense. So yeah, he doesn't snatch it out the air, and we'll take the damage. He's wounded.
Okay, so the third attack, 26 to hit for 8.
Yeah.
That's crit.
Was it?
Oh, it's dex
Is
hit.
it?
Sorry, I'm looking.
Yeah,
at the
now with the
He's
plus
also
one,
not.
yeah.
It's
He's
it's
also
delayed.
not
It's
hexed.
delayed on my. It's
He's
delayed on my
also
screen.
not hexed. Yeah.
Mhm.
You got one more.
I've lost count.
Oh, you got two more. Two more.
I think 2 more, yeah. 18.
Yep, that hits.
Huzzah.
Severely wounded. And your final hit.
Ah,
Oh, big hit. But
26
he is
to hit.
alive.
really?
Yep. Anything else?
All those had
Sorry?
+2. Oh, all those. Oh, never mind.
+2 to hit, but not +2 damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
+2 to hit. Yeah. Okay. No, that's it. I think
Any
that's it for
bonus
now.
action?
I'll
Okay,
stay on the
cool.
turret.
Prince.
How far away is Bubbles?
Currently, I think you went 60 feet, or was it 80?
I went 90 feet.
90 feet. Plus 10. 100 feet away from you.
Okay, I can't help him.
Well, you can go. You can go, and you will get to the fight when Bubbles does. Like Bubbles, if he sees you coming, you guys will go at practically the same time. If you want to leave this biker to Sugha and go, or even to Ray, you're more than welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. If I can get within 30 feet of him, let me know. But if not, then yeah, I guess I'll just dash off in the same direction.
Uh-huh. Yep. We'll come to that map shortly. I'm
Okay.
assuming you're taking the dash action. Otherwise,
If
you went
that's
like 30 feet.
You would have to get up to get
Yeah.
within 30 feet of him.
Yeah, I guess if I have to.
With the extra 10 movement speed, it's
Yeah. You've got an extra 10 movement speed, so it'd be like 80 feet. Any bonus action, Prince?
Yeah, I'll get back one of my side eye.
Okay, cool. And that brings us to Sugha.
Bum, 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 bum. I will use my action to maintain my battle song, and then I will bonus action dash.
You can do that?
I can, in fact, do that.
Sick. Are you
And it
also
gives
heading
me
to
3
them?
temp HP.
Are you also heading to them?
Yes. That is Adrenaline Rush, and I will, that way. Hi, Bubbles. Hi, Prince.
Okay.
That's not an axe. Prince
Seeing
is
that
to you
you're-
in your mind.
Seeing that you guys are following, this Seeker is going to throw back a grenade at you. Sugha and Sugha and Bubbles. I'll take a... Oh, and Prince. I would just take a dex save with advantage, please. As this sort of explodes in the air and just sends shards outwards. Any numbers forthcoming?
22.
18.
9?
Yeah.
Okay,
I rolled
cool. You
a 3 and a 6.
take an 8d6 of piercing. 68 of piercing damage, and you are blinded, which is absolutely irrelevant because you don't have any eyes.
I'm immune.
So yes, 15 piercing damage.
The glass just goes through where my head is.
Yeah, cool. Bubbles. It is assumed
You
that
guys do
kinda-
have to imagine.
but now
that
you
I'm
are using your movement
sprinting
speed to
at
catch
full
up.
speed
And
while
playing the drums.
fully ripping into the battle song.
Sugha. No, not Sugha. Ray.
The best.
Rainbow.
around.
Oh, why did this not work? There we go. Ray, this biker is going to shoot at you.
Okay.
You have half cover. It's +4.
Have-
13 ain't doing it.
No.
But a 30 will.
Disadvantage though, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's been a while since I was hit.
Yeah, so it's a 22, which will miss. It's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Yeah, so you should.
Let's shoot him. I don't get the. Oh, I still get +2 actually. We established.
Yep.
Alrighty.
You just made me sprint on my turn, right? That's all I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
We will resume at the top of the initiative order shortly. Yeah, you got him. Leave him alone. Okay, fine. 5 shots into his dead body. He had 3 hit points. Go ahead and give him 6 bullets. But you do something way cooler than everyone else. They're all sprinting, but this train is moving. And you're a flying creature. You understand how flight works. You just go up in the air and flap your wings twice. Let the train go past you. Like 120 feet a turn and just stop. And we will resume battle on the next map. As this wing seeker is here, and I'm now going to move you 3 to here and put our lovely friend Ray in. Rico, are you on the right map? Do you see the wing seeker?
Yes, I do.
Great, fantastic. In that case, we're going to start with Prince. Prince, you're up.
Okay. Let's see here. I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. Here. And then I will use my no, because Bubble. Okay. Bubbles wants to be ranged, so that's fine. So then I will use my action to, I'm assuming Sugar's going to be willing to move Sugar 30 feet this way.
Mm-hmm. Sick.
He's going to come flying over. And then I will bonus action dodge.
You can do that? Oh, because you're a medium armor. Yes, okay.
Yes.
Love that. Sugar.
I will
play the drums.
Thank Prince for bringing me over there, but I will maintain my action to keep Battle Song going.
Yep.
And then I will look at Prince and say, "Wow, you're doing a lot of cool stuff today, man."
Yeah.
I
literally just like gesture to you in my hand, like lift you up off the ground and just pull you over.
Yep.
And then put you back.
Sugar.
Yeah, that's my turn. That's all I can do.
27 to hit you.
27 will hit.
Okay. 21 half to 10, a concentration save, please.
10 and a con save.
Cool. And 23 to hit you. That'll miss. A 26 to hit you will hit though, right?
Yes.
Okay. 13 half to 6. Make a concentration save for me. You will note that he has stopped trying to tear up the train and is just attacking you.
Thank God for a +3.
And then a 23, which will miss. Bubbles. It is you.
All right. Favored foe.
Mm-hmm.
Hunter's mark.
Yeah.
I know he shoots my grenades out of the air, so I'm just gonna start blasting.
Okay.
I'm not gonna let him throw grenades at me.
When you take your first attack, he's going to use his reaction, and his wings sort of close in over him, giving him a protective shell until the start of his next turn. You don't know what that means, but it doesn't increase his armor class, so go ahead and roll a hit.
All right, so the first one's going to be normal, and then I'm going to shoot a grenade with him with the second one. So.
Okay, so the first one is a
Crit.
natural 20. Okay, so this will be reduced by 5 after his damage reduction. But that is quadruple damage and may paralyze him, except he's immune to paralysis. But I'll take the quadruple damage, so that is 29 plus...
And that is the...
Is that one of each? Okay, no, I'm only going to take the 2.
Oh, okay.
Because we do dangerous crits, so it's plus the maximum. So it's 29 plus 2 is 31, plus your favorite foe. Is that a D4?
No, it's a D6.
What your favorite foe is as well?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Plus an additional 4, I see. So 29 plus 2 is 31, plus 4 is 35. And then plus 12 is 51 plus 48 is 99, and then we'll quadruple it. And the best part about this is he's not dead.
Oh my god.
You've done 396 damage.
Fucking crazy.
Halved to 198. Minus 5 for 193. He is severely wounded, but he's not quite dead. He has 250 hit points. You've done 20 damage to him before this point.
That's crazy.
Now you've done him 100.
Get another.
All right.
This is why we don't use the crit cards in campaigns, by the way. Because my boss is taking 396. Well, I never use the crit cards on players, even in this, right? But yeah, that's pretty sick. He's not paralyzed. He is immune. Bubbles, you want to take a second shot?
Yeah, I got one more. Why not? You know, I'm not going to shoot the. If he's immune to paralysis, he's probably immune to restrain too. So
100%.
I'm just going to shoot him again.
Would you like to know his hit points before you roll to hit him?
Sure.
He has 11.
Okay.
But with resistance to all damage and a minus 5 to all incoming damage.
Well, let's see.
I can hit him for 22. Fucking.
22 will hit. That is his armor class.
And that's a D6 for Hunter's Mark. So I think that'll.
So he'll take 19 halved to 9 plus 1 plus 2. So it's 19.
And I have one more Astral Spark left, so we can add
20,
3 more onto that.
22, 23. Minus 5 is 18. And that'll do it. Please describe his grisly demise.
Fuck.
After that, I shoot. I assume a hole through his body with that first shot. I think Bubbles goes and like he lays down, like prone, and he aims his gun really, really slow, and he just aims for the head with the second shot and just explodes.
Yeah, and these wings that were protecting him just blasted apart by the first hit, and you see like bits of his metal hanging out. And as you shoot through, you just see the spinning diamond at the very center of his skull. The electrolysis that controls him just get knocked directly through the back of his head, and he is dead. And as you stand victorious upon your free train, you see the second wave of attackers. I'm joking.
Could I?
Can you?
Could I grab that diamond?
No, it's been shot off the back of a train. They're little minor electrolysis diamonds. It got shot through the back of his head and just went off into the background. Okay. But yeah, we will take a short break as you stand victorious. Be right back. Hello and welcome back. In defending the land train, you may remain on the roof for a few hours and then go back and recover your wounds inside the carriage, but you have completed your task, and the freight train does arrive safely. And were you to be continuing, you would level up, but alas, this is where we are going to end. And before we go into MVPs, I thought it might be nice just to spend a minute or two saying something you enjoyed about this little pre-campaign, something you liked about playing your character, and something you're looking forward to in the main campaign. I thought we'd do that, and then some MVPs. And as I prepared you so well for this question, I'm sure Josh will have some answers. So I'll start with Josh. Something you enjoyed about this. Something you enjoyed about this pre-campaign.
Something I enjoyed about this pre-campaign. Just getting a taste of what the world is gonna be like in the main campaign. I mean, obviously our characters won't know the stuff that our pre-campaign characters do, but it's nice to get a feel of the kind of atmosphere that we're gonna be having, and the kind of, you know, this world's very, even though it's neon lights and you know, skyscrapers and stuff, it's still very dark and grudgy.
And I will add to that there is lots of things you've learned as players that you will know as your characters in the main campaign. Whether it's how currency works, the way around Anakesia, what the city feels like, what vehicles there are available, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you've now got some of the knowledge that your characters would have in campaign.
Yeah.
Something you enjoyed about playing Prince?
Well, it was my first time really playing a fighter. And that was really cool. Also, Cyanite, very, very strong. Especially when you couple it with a psionic crown that lets you use your hit die to deal damage too. Your
first round in the first combat was pretty memorable.
Brutal. Yeah, very, very good. So that I really enjoyed playing a fighter. Yeah.
Good. And what are you looking forward to in the main campaign? Like what about this campaign made you think, ooh,
so
looking forward to seeing more of that in the main campaign or something like that?
It actually ties into my MVP, so I guess they're both one and the same. But I like, obviously with the campaigns that we usually play, they're all old school fantasy. So it's very cool having these weird sci-fi enemies that can be weird and bizarre and all of that kind of stuff, and that's definitely something I'm looking forward to in the main campaign, is having enemies that we don't really get to see.
It's nice for me to make something different, although I will say there's so much less to work from, so I have to do a lot more legwork to make an enemy. But good. Pat, what did you enjoy about the pre-campaign? What was a highlight?
I mean, honestly, I haven't met any of you guys before this, so just getting to know everybody here, I think, was sort of fun for me. Everybody seems cool. That is kind of what I enjoyed the most, I think.
Right.
Is just
good.
Meeting new people. So,
what did you enjoy about playing Sugha? About playing Sugha? About playing
I did
Bubbles,
enjoy
sorry.
it. I actually hated it. No, I think Bubbles being kind of the wet blanket of the group is always fun, and trying to like be more concerned about his wife and kids while there's all sorts of crazy shit going on is kind of a fun dynamic for me. And plus the southern accent is just it's just something I like to do. So
I might steal that for the main campaign.
And is there something you're looking forward to in the main campaign that this sort of hinted at, maybe? Or
yeah, you know what, I think I'm assuming the main campaign's happening concurrent with this one in the same sort of time frame.
Sort of 3 or 4 months post.
So I think the setup of this sort of class war that's going to be brewing, I think, is really interesting, that you've introduced the seeds of that, and I'm looking for them growing later on.
Definitely. Or not being crushed mercilessly,
or either way
beneath the heel of capitalism.
Too real.
Oscar, what did you enjoy about the pre-campaign?
I think the environment itself was incredible. Everything about it was wonderful. I thought going through the underground and like discovering all of like the different types of people and different kinds of things that are down there, as well as the fact that there are people hiding away from the main area. Like, they don't want to be bothered. They want to live their own life somewhere else. I think that's really interesting, seeing the different dynamics and everything like that about this, and being able to see things that obviously we're going to see in the main campaign, but as Josh said, like, it gives a really good introspective into what we're going to face and how it's going to be, and I think that was really cool.
What did you enjoy about playing Sugha, who you did play?
I do. I love a good I love a good time kind of. I normally play more so the casters and the big damage, go nuts, haha, hee hee, funny type of classes, and I mean, I'm never against playing a monk or something of the sort, so I thought it was really nice to play something that was a little bit different, had a little bit more support while also playing the role of a monk. I thought that was really cool for that, and I tried to flavor it as best as I could for like the first 2 sessions, but not as much because I didn't really attack with my fists or anything in this one.
No, you can't really dance a turret.
Yeah, so like the dancing and everything, I thought it was fun to kind of do all of that.
Is there something that's been hinted at towards the main campaign, or just like something about the main campaign that you're really looking forward to?
Oh, I'm excited for how fucking brutal it's going to be. Think about the fact that we have the mechanic advancements that make us take half damage in this, but we're not going to have that. We're never going to have that in the main campaign. So it's like thinking about the fact that in a realistic world, we did not take that much damage here, but this fight alone would kill all of us 10-15 times over in another situation.
This fight is balanced for 4 NPCs of level 17 or 18 with 2 legendary items each. That's sort of the balance pointing. When you give people half damage and resistance to all resistance on saving throws, advantage on saving throws, it actually scales you way higher than a character, than just doubling your level. Even if you had access to 8th or 9th level spells, it wouldn't counter, taking half damage.
And I only have one more thing that I'm really looking forward to coming into the next campaign. Is my favorite short player of any character whatsoever, Michaela, joining us. So excited.
She's going to add something great, I think. Rico, what did you enjoy about the pre-campaign?
Well, there isn't really much left to say. Standouts for me definitely were Perdition. I definitely think that we're going to be spending some time there. In the
I hope so.
campaign. I hope so anyway. Yeah, it seems just like the skeezy place that a bunch of people on the run would be sort of looking to lay low or disappear for a little while. But also, of course, just getting to know all the other players, meeting Pat for the first time, playing with Salty. So all that was all great.
Yeah. What did you enjoy about your character, about Rainbow Ray Sparkles?
What I enjoyed about Ray was obviously throwing the Irish accent in for the first time, given that in rural. I love doing stupid voices, so I'm hoping I can bring that same energy to the main campaign.
Yeah. Is there something about the main campaign that you're just thinking, oh, I can't wait to see?
Yeah, definitely. Salty. Well, no, but Salty definitely stole my answer. Just like the idea that like we had all these enhancements and we're going to be dropped into this world with nothing, and it's just like, holy fuck, this is.
So the main thing for me was to give you guys a feel of not necessarily the world, but also what normal people are like, right? There are people walking down the street who work in your local store who have some of these implants. They don't have all of them, of course, but they might have some of them, right? They're not all that. They cost about the same as a car to be resistant to all damage. And so on and so forth, right? And these sci-fi robots and these guns, other people are going to have them. And I wanted to really paint the picture of like, this is the power level of the world, so that you would know that coming in, not at level 1, but at level 0, right? Completely incompetent, shitty stats is just going to be... Yeah, I think it's going to be really interesting. I'm really glad you brought that up, the dichotomy. I'm going to ask the question myself, actually. I know how much I loved the music in Arxos the first time round, but God, have I enjoyed bringing it back. Like, I think I spend so many days a week listening to old-style fantasy music playing D&D. And it's so nice just to be able to put something else on. It's not that I don't like the old fantasy style music, and there is a lot of ambience in the main campaign that I haven't used, because I just didn't want to use all my cool resources in the pre-campaign, because that's kind of shitty. But I think we got a little bit of a taste of that in Perdition, and I'm really looking forward to sampling more of that audio. I love that I brought you a dark, gritty bodyguard campaign, and you brought me Sugha, Bubbles, Sparkles, Rainbow, and Prince. I'm hoping we don't bring that energy to the main campaign. But I did love each character. I think you all brought something, a bit silly, but silly in a good way, if that makes sense. There was enough serious about it to allow you to commit to a job. And I love how quickly we were able to build relations, not necessarily between the player characters, because that was sort of already established, but even just to like Martin Sovarde and to Helen, who, rest in peace, we'll never see her again. But there she is. Well, we might see like her. I might give her like the tiniest of cameos. But honestly, Martin Sovarde, Helen, like most of these characters are not going to feature in the main campaign. But if it's any consolation, I threw my shittier NPCs at the pre-campaign. I saved the good ones till the main. So if you've seen a really good NPC that's not Helen, then you're likely to see them again.
Well, I think we know who we want to see back.
And here I was hoping Helen would be my patron.
Oh yeah, yours is definitely. Oh my God! Only if you want to go into the College of Strategic Business Management.
Yes.
Which is a bard class, not Warlock. When it comes to what I'm looking forward to in the main campaign, I'm looking forward to not having to do this level of prep every week. I've prepped a lot of the world of Arxos, but actually making these combats is super complicated. So it's going to be really, really nice to have less fights and then make them this, or even cooler than this, right? Be able to sort of throw those really exciting things at you guys. But mostly I'm just looking forward to seeing a group of people who are a little scared of what's going on. We really were missing a mystery theme throughout this that we're going to get Mega Man, so that's what I'm really looking forward to. But I'll ask you about today's MVPs. I'll kick it off with the crit, because I'm stealing that, because, it was obvious. 399 damage. Who does that? Well, 396, sorry. How dare I exaggerate. We'll go backwards. Rico, your MVP for today.
Popping up darkness whilst saying it wouldn't be interesting if everything was just like could see through the darkness, and then sure enough everything could just
so I had considered the demon casting darkness on Sugha and Bubbles when they were on the turrets, because they've all got true sight. And then you throw up darkness, and I was like, well, if they throw up darkness too, he'll know it's doing nothing, so I'm going to leave it at least a round. So yeah, I can agree with that one. As soon as you said it, I was just like, oh shit. Oscar.
I love the evolution of my initial idea, where I was like, oh, if I knock him unconscious, he'll fall off the bike. And it didn't work.
Yeah.
And then Josh, like, fully, like,
if I knock him off the bike, I'll knock him off the bike.
Because, like, I had no way to do it because I have Crusher, but I can't fucking jump off and punch somebody on a bike and then get back on top of the train.
Not with that attitude.
Do you know, so I had a whole mechanical thing for you jumping onto the bike and then being on the bike. I thought you might try and fight from one bike and then, like, try and leave to the next. And I thought if he falls, I'm just going to kill him.
So I thought about it super hard. I really wanted to do it, but when we talked about it earlier and you were like, yeah, you know, there's a chance you die, I was like, that's kind of pointless to kill my character on a roll that I might miss.
It would have been fun though.
Yeah, I'm happy that the evolution of my initial idea actually fucking worked because I didn't think I was going to be able to do it. So thank you, Josh, for pulling that one off. And the crit. The crit was just fucking mind-bogglingly fucking
Just a reminder one more time, those cards are not in the main campaign. They're just for fun. Pat.
You know what? James, I'm giving you MVP.
Oh.
You know what? This, like everybody said, this world is super fun. This train fight was super fun. You know, I'm giving it to you this week with your swearing demons and nasty robots and all that stuff.
Oh, great. I definitely think the battle map was worth using. It's a nightmare for me having animated battle maps when I'm streaming because the VRAM requirements are like stupid. And I can't do it. The music cuts out. So a lot of the time in the stream it's paused. You don't actually see the moving graphics, but it's always a payoff if the players can enjoy that. So I'm really glad. Josh.
I'm actually gonna give mine to Pat because it's not like an easy thing to join a D&D community and then like join a table where people already like know each other, and you just like fit in so well. And yeah, I'm just really looking forward to playing the main campaign.
Actually, I do want to comment in on this at the end because I commented in your chat, and it is kind of it goes inside with what fucking Pat was saying. Obviously, you're the main DM, but Jamal did a fucking fantastic job as well in doing all this as well.
He needs to do a lot more work when we come to the main campaign. He's been slacking the last couple of weeks. No, I'm kidding. He has put so much help into just really formulating my thoughts and letting me work my shit out. So I'm very grateful for that. And if it's anything like intricate designs, he'll be sort of cranking out the more delicate stuff that you guys get to use as resources. So yeah, but that is what we're going to end. We do have no session next week. We will be in a session 0, which will not be broadcast. But the main campaign marked for deletion will be coming soon to a YouTube channel near you. In the meantime, if you guys would like to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
We shall see you soon.